Hello, beautiful people. How are we doing? Are we good? I hope you're good. Hope you caught the first episode of the new series. Shut up and given a treat by Wok. I was handed a can of Guinness because she's making Guinness chocolate cake and she didn't want to use all the Guinness. So I just get free half a Guinness. And is it acceptable to just at 3 in the afternoon on a Tuesday be drinking Guinness? It is now. Bit of a shame it's from a can, but I can't complain. Blankos, mate. Thank you for the resub. 11 months. I say 11 months. Yeah, 11 months. That is exactly how many months it is, mate. Thank you so much. Living the dream. I'm not even much of a Guinness drinker, if I'm being honest, but it's just nice cold beverage in a very toasty room. How can you complain? Also, my fan's not on. I need to turn on the fan. It's toasty in here. But how are you lovely people doing anyway? We got any Leeds or Burnley fans in the house? Let's be honest, they're probably a bit hungover, aren't they? Oh, chat. I've recorded the first half of episode 2. I've not even played a match. I've just done the transfer bit, and I discovered something quite unique about the Singapore Football League, which you'll find out about in tomorrow's video. And if you know what I might have discovered about the Singapore Football League, don't say anything, because it's quite funny what happens in tomorrow's video. Oh, dear. Burnley fan, my poor neighbours got to watch you dance around the lounge for hours. Only hours? I thought you'd still be going now. I'm quite happy that Burnley are going back up. I don't really have any ties to Burnley. I went to an away day once at Burnley. I don't know if it's still the case. The away seats had... the away end was wooden seats when I went to Burnley, and it was bloody cold. I feel like there was like a golf club... not a golf club, like a cricket club, or a social club next to a cricket club near the ground that I ended up at. Someone can probably confirm or deny this who's from Burnley. It's probably been knocked down. It was like a very... it felt like a temporary establishment of a place that I went to. All the Guinness nonsense are going to be after you for drinking out of a can. Look, if you get given anything in a can and it's alcoholic, you drink it, don't you? You drink it. Jack, finally caught with the streams. Hey, mate, I'm sorry. Caught the streams and I go live late. Yeah, apologies, chat. I think with streams, they are going to start a little later in the afternoon than they have been, just so I don't have kind of a video going up at midday and then streams at the same time, because I think that kind of kills the video and the stream in one. Kind of splits them both. But, no, we're back live now. Like I said, I've still got to record more Football Manager later. So, to be honest, chat, it's not going to be the biggest mammoth stream ever. But we're going to get at least 2 or 3 hours in of Football Manager goodness today. That is the plan. Oh. Also, this is the... I don't know if I like this. I prefer Guinness. I need to get... What's the thing called, chat? I'm not a Guinness drinker. Is it Nitrosurge? The thing where you can, it does some magic and makes it better. I need that, don't I? I'm a Derby fan, never been so stressed. Yeah, it's a weird time in the Football League. I feel like the Premier League has not much in terms of drama except the battle for 5th and kind of 4th in the Champions League spots, whereas the Football League's just fun. Afternoon, Mr. Taste. I love that you have Duke sat behind me. Who's Duke? Is that? I'll be honest. Some of this stuff that's just in the background, I don't even know what it is. That thing there is an Overwatch plushie with an Overwatch headband on. That is a dog that I was randomly purchased at some point that's ended up in here. There's just random shit in my room, I've realised. Where's Long Cat? Don't worry, Long Cat. I'll switch to the wider cat. Long Cat is in the corner, but does get cut off when we go to this view. Apologies to the Long Cat fans. Hey Jack, can I create an AI face your son based on yours and age it throughout the journeyman? What do you think about it? Is there any AI that's good for aging people realistically? Because I had a look into some options for it and I couldn't find any that were very good. I need FM26 to happen with Murphy in the league. If it doesn't, then they get relegated. They're going to be upset. I think if FM26 doesn't happen, chat, I'm not here streaming this time next year. Just a heads up. Unless, of course, they call it by a different name. All right, what are we doing today, I hear you ask? We've actually got games against Steaua Bucharest in the final qualifying round of the Champions League, on my word. It's high-stake games immediately today. That's going to be fun, isn't it? But yeah, hopefully you guys caught the first episode of the new series. If you didn't, go watch that instead of being here. Go leave a like on it and engage with the video and stuff. Feed it into the algo a little. It's always weird with YouTube, but if you take a break from doing videos, like, videos just don't hit people's homepages. Like, I remember, like, 15 years ago, I'm a YouTube dinosaur. I'd use my subscriptions to find pages and to find videos to watch. Do you guys still use the subscription page? Because I feel like most of the time, the YouTube algorithm is so good. If I just click on home, it will give me videos that I want to watch. Like, I hate to admit it, the algorithm's really bloody good for that. The annoying thing is, if videos haven't been performing as well, or people have dropped off recent series, they don't get it on their homepage. And the only way they get it on their homepage is if people engage with it, watch it. And then when YouTube experiments and pushes it out to a slightly wider circle, those people then do the same thing over and over. It's a weird and wonderful thing, isn't it? Srini, dude, thank you for the resub. That was very, very kind of you. I hope you're well, mate. I know loads of people are saying I use the subscription page. I know some people still do. I can tell you now, Chad, about 80% of my views come from the homepage and recommended. But if you use the subscription page, like, you are a dinosaur. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't want to hurt you. I use the subscription page. I have watch history turned off. I didn't even know that was an option flow. I should look into that. All right, where are we at? Players are back from international duty. That's good. I think we're chilling. I just hope we beat Steaua Bucharest. Either that or we go straight into the Europa League. Would a year in the Europa League be disastrous? If I would it, then it wouldn't be. But can I expect to win it? I suppose is the real question, isn't it? Oh, there's offers for Fiora. Why do all the German clubs want the Fiora? Absolutely not. He's still contracted for 3 years. The fact that all these big nations want him after we got him on a free, like big teams, that feels good. That makes me feel like he might have some potential. MK Gamare, 44 months. I see you, mate. Thank you so much. That's very, very kind of you. Have a watch your team journey. What has been the highlight? We reached the Champions League knockout stage once. What I will say is, if you've stumbled into the stream today, maybe you watched episode 1 of The Journeyman, and then this stream popped up and you just ended up here. I have been uploading edited versions of the streams to YouTube. They're on the YouTube channel, but they are under the... If you looked at them at first glance, you might just think they're stream videos, but they're about 2 hours long, and each one is an entire season in one video. So, if you want the story so far, they're actually quite a good watch for catching up. I appreciate a couple of hours long, some of them. They're not exactly the most digestible content if you've only got 10 minutes. Obviously, you can kind of jump in and out of them, and they do quite a good job of catching you up nice and quick. I've only rage quit about 3 times, so I think we're doing okay. Throw the next match and go to the Europa League. I can't do that, chat, because the thing is, right, the Europa League might be slightly better for the coefficient. Champions League money is different gravy. Who won the Olympics? The chat's asking. We had half our players at the Olympics to start the year. Who won the Olympics, everyone, you ask? Brazil won the final. Hatter here got 5 goals. Immediately interested. There's no way I can sign him, is there? No. I mean, he's very good at 20. Most assists is this Spanish bloke, who I definitely can't sign from Porto. One day I'll be able to attract these players in. I can't do it yet. Have I been enjoying Rollover Down MFL? I have, Gildy. I've actually bought a load of packs with my end-of-season MFL rewards. I might open them at the end of the stream. I've got, I think, two uncommon packs and 5 limited packs is how I kind of split it. So we might open them at the end of the stream. Speaking of which, chat, we can't stream too late today. Probably about 2-3 hours. We'll see what the vibe is. But Wok's cooking up food. I mean, she's making Guinness, chocolate Guinness cake at the moment. That's why I'm drinking Guinness, by the way, at 3 in the afternoon. I went downstairs to tell her I'm streaming, and she went, "Have this Guinness." And I thought, what's the catch? And then I realised she was making cake, and there was no catch. It's just there was leftover Guinness. So here we are. Where does a league win get you in Europe at this point? A champion, so it gets us into the second qualifying round of the Champions League champion stage. We've actually made the Champions League proper the last 2 years in a row, and we're one game away from it this year. This guy's really good, but he doesn't want to join me. The issue we've got is I can't sign players that have already developed. Well, at least I can't sign many of them. I could sign this guy. What's the catch? He's very good. What's the catch, chap? There's always a catch. Is it that he's very one-footed? He's 25. I've never heard of this bloke. He must be like 16 or 17 at the start of a save game. He's good. Neo, watch the first video of the Journey Manager. Answer your question whether or not to give your son Japanese or Singapore nationality. Definitely yes. Want to see him from the start. I agree. Do you reckon he wants all my money, chat? Oh, he has had injuries. Oh, he's had a few injuries. I say that. He's actually only had like 4 injuries in the last 3 years. It just looks scary to begin with. How much money does he want? 11,000 to 14,000. I think I can afford that. Is it? I mean, he's a massive upgrade on what I've currently got as centre attack in mid. Okay, let's get rid of the release clause. Oh, he's going to get pissy about that, though, isn't he? Can I talk to his agent, or is it too late? It's too late now. Get rid of the release clause. How much do you want? Oh, he wants a 1-year contract. 1 year. 1. How about I'll give you a load of money. A load of money, but you got to sign an extra optional 1-year deal. And 10k. Chat, that's a fair deal. I could actually, you know what? Instead of doing the optional extension like that, we'll do it after games in final season, which will be immediately, because I feel like that scares players less. I'm being very I don't want to nuke the wages too. I could have got him cheaper. I could have got him. I mean, it's still very good. I didn't want him to reject him because I'd locked him. I'd removed the release clause that he wanted, then locked in a year extension. He's probably just worth it. 11.5k makes him comfortably my highest earner, but he's probably worth it. Like, he's he's a level above what we've been able to get before. Compared to Skelly, I mean, he's a very different player to Lewis Skelly. There's the comparison. Remember, Lewis Skelly wanted 30 grand. It's a deal that just makes sense. Like, I think it's a better deal than Skelly would have been for, like, a third of the wages. Is there anyone else with contract status expired that I've not got scouted who's been released lately on him? Thoughts on Max Verstappen throwing his toys out the pram on Sunday? I don't think he did. Did he? He shook Piastri's hand after they got out. He didn't talk to the media, but I think that was partially in protest of the whole being allowed to swear on the radio and stuff. And when he said, "That's beeping lovely," he actually said, "That's bloody lovely," in response to the penalty, but it got beeped, which made it seem like he said a much worse swear. I feel like there's some people that just don't... I'm not like a big Max Verstappen fan. I can't help but feel like there's some people who are just gonna, like, criticise him no matter how he reacts. Like, if he hadn't said anything or said too much, you probably would have been like, oh, you should care more. There's not enough passion. I don't think he threw his toys out the pram. I think it was a penalty. It's a penalty because of basically rules that Red Bull have seen kind of come in and be the standard. But I think Christian Horner going around with the paper bit is petty as hell, but that's not Max. I can't help but feel like some people just don't like Max Verstappen. And that's kind of their right, but then mischaracterizing situations just kind of diminishes any kind of weight. I tell you what, I don't normally like Guinness out of a can. It's hitting different today. Put gravel down on turn one and make the curb super ice so cars go fly. You know what? I think one thing we can all agree on is we don't need more sausage curbs in F1. Right. Style Bucharest, but actually they're not called Style Bucharest because the guy who owns the name for Style Bucharest didn't actually own the right when he named the team. So now he just named the team the acronym FCSB. So it's not Style Bucharest. That's what I got told by the chat yesterday. That really clarified the whole situation. That was basically what I learned from chat. Now, for today's game, how close are we to full strength? NDIA is not registered because he's still injured. He's still out for the rest of this fixture. It's very, very unfortunate. I think I play Cliff. I think I have to put trust in the old dog and the hope that he'll know new tricks or something. Cater and Cabrera, I'm kind of tempted to drop both of them. I actually don't think these two are my best centre-backs, but they are developing. But I think if I'm being honest, I know that Williams and Bath are better, and I think this is the kind of game where I can't afford to play the kids just for the sake of development. They're both one booking away from a suspension as well, so I think we'll just bring Bath and Williams back into the team. And then Nkili also comes in for Perez. Nkili is going to get dropped for Perez for league games because I need Perez to develop. But Nkili's definitely better on paper. I think it's similar as well with El Sayed. I feel like there's a degree of, in the league, I play a weakened team that's more of the youngsters that need game time. And then in these games, I bring in the experienced players. What's your plan to MFL, Jack? So you bought a few new teams. So my plan is to use a few for development. A few I think I'm just going to sit on for now, license-wise. My plan is to have one bronze team that's competitive, 2 Spark teams going for promotion, and then probably 1 or 2 Spark teams that are purely development, where I'll put players that aren't good, well, could be backups in my other Spark teams, but I want them to be getting enough game time to actually improve. If the Portuguese guy comes, does Brecken go? Maybe. That would probably have to be considered. Right, chat. I need to make a save game for editing Jack. And we got to enter the YouTube zone for editor Harrison. Got into NFL, made a club in Switzerland. You got any players you can loan? I don't know if I have at the moment, Arvar, because I'm still sorting out my players, but there's about to be a surge in players on MFL in the market. The drop happens tomorrow night, chat. There's about to be hundreds, if not thousands, of new common and limited players added into the pool. So keep a close eye out next couple of days. Hey Jack, just finished watching the new Journeyman video. Workspace is 31 and Workspace Union is 17. I acknowledge that actually in Monday's video at the end. No one really left a comment about it, but I did kind of acknowledge it. Right, I need to not drink Guinness during the video, chat. We can't be demonetized. I don't think you'd get demonetized, but I need to be professional. I think this is my team. What is a good overall team for a Spark? Honestly, Aardvark, no one really knows yet. There's one team that I'm overkilling in Spark where I'm making the team way better than it really needs to be. But it's a Beijing-based club, and because Chinese teams have only just been added to the game, I want to get it up the league quickly. So it can be one of the highest-ranked Chinese teams. I think if you can aim for 50, I'd say 55 to 65 is probably like a good range. Probably nearer 60 if you can, but it's hard to know. Okay, chat. Where did we leave things? Right, we beat Dunstrader. We're taking on Steaua Bucharest. It's as simple as that. Okay, we are one game away from the Champions League stage for a third year in a row. Our opposition is FCSB, which is not Steaua Bucharest, I've been reliably informed, but a completely different club that at some point had the Steaua Bucharest name questionably. I don't really understand it. What I do understand is that they are a Romanian team with a little bit of quality. Now, in terms of team news for this game, we are at full strength, ladies and gentlemen. Look at the team. Granted, a few players unregistered, including NDIA, who's injured. So I guess technically we're not at full strength. But we're as much full strength as we could be during these qualifiers. Team looks good. Bath and Williams are coming back in at centre-back. Made the decision to drop Keita and Cabrera for this game. They're great centre-backs. They've got good game time. But this is kind of the match where instead of playing the kids, I need to bring in the big guns. And I think Williams and Bath are those two players. Nkili is back in the team at centre mid. Besides that, though, this is the team we've got. And Dong's going to move forward to fill that striker role. Cliff Garcia is playing, cutting in on his left foot. The Gibraltarian international. We love him. And, well, in his 7th season at the club, he's leading us towards championship and, Champions League glory. Yet again, let's do this. We win this, we're in the league stage. We're chilling, chat. We're chilling. Well, I consider Hong Kong clubs for my journeyman. I've been looking at an option, Ambrose Kwok. I've been trying to strategize for the save game. There is a world where I actually go Singapore, Thailand, Vietnam, Hong Kong, China, Taiwan, and then I get a load of miles and then jump over a load of nations west. Like, that is a possible option. At one point, I did look at the possibility of getting a load of miles in Hong Kong, China, Taiwan, South Korea, and Japan, and then trying to get to America. It doesn't work. Okay, let's do this. We're playing our 4-2-3-1. At home for the first leg. The roof is going to be on display. The roof will inspire us. Look at the fans. Look at them. They've all turned up. Cliff Garcia's there leading the boys out. Show me the roof. Show me the roof. Yes. We're here. We've arrived. I feel ready for the Champions League when I see that roof. You know, F1, you see Gasly drop his tennis balls, don't you? And you think, oh, it's race day. For me, I see the roof. And I think, it's Champions League time. Let's see what we can do here. I mean, early highlight. This is a game where on paper I think we should win comfortably. But as we saw last time against Dunstrader, we're not inflappable as a team. We can have moments. We can have scary times. I don't want to have scary times here. Shepherd misses his tackle. That is not good. Thomas into the middle. What just happened? What? Sorry. What happened? I don't understand what just happened there. They've scored. How did this go in? Is this angle going to give me any kind of clarity? It hit the post and spun up at the weirdest angle. And just went straight back to them. I'm absolutely fuming. Breckin. Oh, okay. You know what, Breckin? Make something magical happen. Shepherd. Oh, this is nice. That's... We're back. Why are we checking VAR? We don't need to check VAR. We don't need to check it. It's a goal. It is going to count. The space was firmly worked in this corner. Cliff Garcia, Tunkara, Breckin. The day Breckin leaves this club, I'm going to be sad. I think that went through the defender and the goalie's legs there. That was absolutely filthy. Wasn't even close to being offside. Get those lines off my screen right now. Right, Albu for them. Dinks it. Oh, but surely not. Oh, my word. NDIA, what a save, my son. Oh, we love it. He might not have good aerial reach or good jumping. The man knows how to stop a shot. He's that good at blocking shots. And after he retires, he's probably going to go and be a bodyguard for the president of the USA or something. Get down, Mr. President. And he'll take those shots. Look at him. I love him. I'm getting carried away. Can you tell? Breckin in Dong. I think the Guinness that I'm just drinking at 3 in the afternoon is going to my head. Llewellyn. Oh, that's a ball. And Dong doesn't get there. Cliff will, though. Cliff. Breckin. I don't know what their goalie's doing. We do not care. It's 2-1. Come on. Ah. Oh, that's what we want to see. Ball's whipped in and Dong flicks it. Garcia does very, very well here, by the way. Cliff Garcia. I love him. Also, I should explain for newer stream viewers, when I'm doing the Champions League matches, because they get edited into videos, I can't interact with the chat as much, but I will now read some of your chat stuff. Beamer asked, are Mars and points all you need to go to different club or do I have to get the job accepted? I have to do the job interview and get offered a job with the Journeyman save game. Hey Jack, just playing catch up, and you're talking about rep 2 eps ago. Just to let you know what happened to me, I won the conference after a drop down and went from 1.5 stars to 2.5 stars. Worth considering. So you're telling me I should throw? I just win competitions for my rep here. Our team rep has not really improved, which is a concern. I'll tell you what else is a concern. They've had more shots than us. I'll encourage the players. Give me green, happy, smiley faces or give me death. Okay, Tano Vanu for them is going to play it forward. Bastock wins the header. And Dong, are we chasing? Kind of. It's back with their goalie now. It's going to be played forward. Popasaku, Balaram. I don't like this. I don't like this. Oh my, he's made another save. Have we actually found a goat? Not literally a goat, but look at the saves he's making. Oh, Shepherd's picked up a knock and wants to go off. Not now. Right. It's key in these situations to remain composed. I mean, Duru or PP. You know what? Duru, I trust you. You've been here for a long time, son. Come on down. Oh, 13 minutes. 13 minutes. We should be fine. Marin throws it. I don't like this. Bayaram and Genzana, Albu. They have like very scary footballer names that make me worried. That's Dink. Cliff reads that. Cliff reads that all day, every day. His favourite book is Misplaced Passes in the Final Third. That is Cliff Garcia's favourite book, in case you didn't know. He loves reading it. Oh, here he is. Cliff. And Killy. Go wide. Yeah, that's the ball. Llewellyn. Llewellyn, where are we going? And Tong. The commentator said that was comfortably wide. That was closer than it looked. Okay. 1 minute left of this half. 2-1 to the good. We'll take that. We will take that. We've dominated possession. I'm not loving in Dong's performance so far. You know what? Let's bring in Savino the Spineless. He is still spineless. One day we'll randomly check on him and this will be gone and I can't wait. We love him. Jack, the new series looking like a lot of fun. Going to be a hell of a ride though because you're likely to jump clubs almost every season. Yeah, I think my son's 18. I've probably got about 18 seasons to get the save game done. That's probably about right. If we can win like a league and then cup competitions, like there is a world where you can build up like 2,000 miles, which is quite a big jump. But yeah, we are going to be moving around kind of a lot. Is the enormous league making the save slower? Not really. So the advantage with the random leagues I've got loaded for the new save gamers chat, because I've got like Bhutan and Nepal loaded, for example, and Myanmar. They do not have a lot of players in the Football Manager database, and there's only like 20 teams actually like realistically playable in the game. So like even though that league's loaded, there's not a load of matches going on, and there's not loads of players in that country. Like it's more than what I've just said. It's bigger than Gibraltar, but like comparatively to, say, loading England, for example, it's quite different. And also, as we move westwards, I can switch leagues that I've already managed in that are just done to view only to speed things up. Have I added in any new leagues this day since the start? I haven't. I recommend against adding leagues to Football Manager when a save game's ongoing. Otherwise, you'll get players generate into the save game that just have no playing history. Like, they'll just appear age 25 with no history. Jack, would the Community Shield or equivalent count as a major trophy? It would count for the 500 miles, yes. But obviously, many times I might win a league and then I'm taking a hit by staying at the club to play in that competition, rather than moving on having already won a league or a cup, if that makes sense. And not every country has those kind of competitions anyway. Okay. 40 minutes left in this game. I feel like we've had the edge slightly, but now I need to see goals, and that cross was awful by Cliff. They've had far fewer chances, but like high-quality ones on the break. I feel like they're setting up to hit on the count, which I don't know if they'll do in the home game. As for ourselves, I mean, if we can just be clinical, I feel like we can get maybe 1 or 2 more goals in this game and feel much better about ourselves going into the second game. And Killy to Duru. That is nice play. Duru, options. How's he missed it? Sorry, how's he missed? Go behind the goal and tell me how that's not got in. What just happened? Did the defender tackle that? I want to blame someone, and I don't think I can actually blame anyone. I'm just upset. I'm just fragile. Let me have a moan at Football Manager. Right, we'll try again, shall we? Duru, Cliff Garcia, Bostock. I love that. The Americans linking up. Back to Cliff, Breckin, and Killy. Give it inside, son. Or dive. Just dive. Yeah, fall on your knees and pray. Why not? That works for me. They've got a lot of players when they hit us on the break, haven't they? I don't love it. Although, Duru. Gobble that up, son. Tunkara. Breckin. Where are we going, Brexter? I don't know why I'm calling him Brexter. I've never called him that before. Tunkara. Bostock. Llewellyn. That's a lovely ball. Finish it! Oh, Bostock assist. Llewellyn goal. It's 3-1. There's still a lot of time left here. I want a few more goals. I want a few more goals if we can. There was so much space here. Bostock actually really intelligent to drop deeper. Pulled the man with him. Gave Llewellyn more space to tuck it away. And make it 3-1. I know Bostock's quite quiet in Europe. I assume that was written before that goal. Oh, don't worry, Marcus. No one saw it. Also, why have we just given the ball to them? What are we doing? Okay, Williams, that's fine. I mean, statistically, we've had 62% of the ball and we've created a lot more than them. Oh, my word. That's an ambitious pass to Savino. I feel like with quality finishing, we can get more here. Let me see that quality. Llewellyn, you've already got one. Have another go. Have another go, son. Oh, my, he's done it again. He can't keep getting away with it. He's the left back. He's the left back. He's not meant to do that. I'm wondering what role their right back's playing, because he keeps following Bostock. I guess he's got Mark tightly on Bostock. But it's just leaving Llewellyn with this space where he's just invited. It's like, just have it. Come into our box, Mr. Player. 4-1 corner. Anyone else thinking what I'm thinking? Oh, it's hit the post. Oh, that's pain, chat. That was actually a chance, wasn't it? I'm feeling quite jovial. If they get 1 goal back, 4-2 doesn't feel great going into a game away in Romania for a spot in the Champions League stage. Why are they on the attack? That's not a pen. That's not a goal either. It's hit the post and come out. Everything is fine. Llewellyn is running the show, isn't he, this game? Look at him. He's just got a confidence and swagger. That's a ball, which they've collected. Is Llewellyn the best left-back from Wales since Gareth Bale? Discuss. And Killy. Oh, my word. That's ambitious. Savino's getting there. Savino, the spineless. Come on. 5-1. Book me a spot in the Champions League stage. Book us a spot. Get me on a flight to wherever it is the draw's made for the group stage. I say that. There's no group stage draw, is there? It's just one big league. Oh, we love that from Savino. Come on. All right, let's make some changes. Bath off for Keita. You know what, Cabrera, you can come on as well, mate. Let's just bring in our young centre-back duo. I dropped them for the game. Not sure why in retrospect. And Kilioff as well. Bring on the kids. Give them some game time. Help their development. Scoreline definitely flatters us. But then again, you look at the match momentum. Besides when they scored early on, they've literally done diddly squat. 3 minutes of added time. Come, go. Or do they? Or do they? Llewellyn, I mean, he's on for a hat-trick. He's going to put in a ball here. Oh, Cliff Garcia scores. It's the misery compiler. Okay, we're into the league stage. I've got carried away there with the misery compiler. I don't know why I said it like that. I'd had a moment. Let me have my moment. Let me get excited and be giddy. Llewellyn just running the show again, by the way. Another assist for the left-back. He's been absolutely stupendous. And Cliff scores. Oh, there's tears in my eyes. The goalie got a 5.9. He did not have a great day. Then again, no one on their team had a great game. Massive win. And to be honest, that is probably just us through now to the Champions League stage. That was fun, wasn't it? Llewellyn, 2 goals and an assist. Give him some praise. Give that man a coconut. Tottenham didn't want him. He's from Tottenham. Welsh left-back from Tottenham who moves to near Spain. I've heard that one before. Oh, chat, what a fun match that was. I wish we were that good every game. To be fair, we've been pretty good this year on the whole. I can go back to chatting with you now. Apologies. So for people who maybe haven't watched the streams before, because we edit the Champions League games into YouTube videos, I can't check on the chat quite as much. So if you ever ask like a completely reasonable question and I ignore it during a match, I'm not being a wang on purpose, and I'm sorry. Does Llewellyn come from Tony Pandy? Oh, I don't even know. Chat. Thiago Freitas. Thiago. Is this our first big signing? £11,000 a week for him is not cheap, but he's head and shoulders above what I've already got. Like, according to the star ratings, right, he's as good as Nkili, which is that's just poppycock. That's just poppycock, innit? I think I have to sign him. I think I have to. I think he could be the boy who sees Breckin move out the team, and I feel sad about it. I can actually register him as well, but I do have to pick someone to unregister. I could get rid of Zaroli now. I've been training Zaroli to play right back, and he's not learnt it in a year, but PP can play right back as well. It's not like a position I'd want to play him in, but he could do that job for me. I think the Zaroli era's over, chat. I mean, Breckin is still, like, delivering. Oh, do I get rid of Zaroli? Like, on paper, Breckin is worse than Zaroli. He just is. I'll say that. On this piece of paper, they're about the same. On this piece of paper, Zaroli's clear. I think I get rid of Zaroli. Zaroli wants out. We'll bring in Freitas and get rid of Zaroli. That's the plan. Where did the new boy go? Oh, there he is. The star ratings are a load of crap, aren't they? Star ratings in Football Man. Just ignore them. Trust your own gut. I don't really think about the fact he can play right attacking mid. That might be useful for me at times. Right, Zaroli, mate, you can go. If someone makes a bid, he's allowed to leave. I've decided. What was his value, chat, on the new boy? When you say, is it wildly low or wildly... Oh, it's just it's Football Manager. Compare the new boy with Breckin. He's a lot better. I believe it's what the kids call an upgrade. I believe. AHR, Mr. Mayo, mate, thank you for the prime. Afternoon, Jack and chat. Jack, how are you and what doing? We're doing good, thank you, mate. I'm doing really well because Wok decided to go and make a chocolate Guinness cake before we started the stream, and she just handed me a can of Guinness that was like barely used. So I'm just drinking Guinness to get through the day on a Tuesday afternoon. But no, I'm doing really, really good. We had the first episode of the new series drop, which if you haven't seen, stop watching the stream and go watch that on YouTube. And if you did watch it and forgot to leave a like, comment, or subscribe, or any of the other stuff that YouTubers ask you to do, go do all those things. It does actually help out the video, especially with a new series. But no, I'm doing good, thank you, mate. Is it a special Guinness? It is extra stout. It's the Guinness original extra stout. I'll let you guys just... No idea, chat. It's just the one I was handed. I don't ask questions. I just drink. If Wok's making a cake, does that mean she's forgoing her streak again? I mean, it's back down to 1 or 2 anyway, isn't it? I think she's given up, chat. I think she doesn't care about the watch streak anymore. Rachel, I have my team, 19 players, 55 overall across the team. I'm content. That's a good, solid start, Aardvark. I think first season, no one really knows what the level of Spark's going to be, and I think there's going to be really good teams and particularly bad teams. I think 55 is about in the middle. And there's plenty of time to reevaluate your team, right, between now and the end of the transfer window in MFL. Did I sell our right back Shepherd? Well, he has been our left back typically. I sold him to Bayern Munich for 1.1 million with a 50% sell on and the loan back on him for the rest of this year. I felt like that was kind of just a good deal. You opened a 64 overall player in a pack, and then, mate, you're chilling, Aardvark. Although you saw welcome packs, you've looked out there. I mean, that's a good foundation. Is a watch streak of 1 or 2 even a streak? You know what? That's a legitimately good question that I don't have the answer to. All the players, chat, the one that joined me. Lewis Hall, by the way. Is that the... Chat, have you ever seen Lewis Hall get that bad in Football Manager? That is actually that is mental. Like, I've never seen him be this bad. He's been a free agent for like a year and a bit now. And he was a free agent for a year before he went to Mansfield too. Give him a home. I'm not a charity. I'm not going to give him a home out the goodness of my heart. There's no goodness in this heart. There's only a desire to win. Did we sell the Fiora? The Fiora is not for sale. Teams are making offers where the loyalty bonus is more than the Fiora received for him. Oh, Zenity, mate, you need to stop crying. Chat, I can't get him registered. He's not going to get homegrown at club. Part of me feels like I should just sell him. Can I lower his playing time? I think I should be able to. Okay, that might make him cry less. Did you just get tired of YouTube correcting it, saying you play in Apex Legends? I did. I hope that's acceptable, chat. It was a battle that I felt like just wasn't worth fighting anymore. Right, we need to do a YouTube bit about Freitas, don't we? Okay, so big news ahead of our second game against Steaua Bucharest. We have a new highest earner at the club and perhaps the best player ever to don the colours of Gibraltar Apex in Tiago Freitas, formerly of Benfica. He is an absolutely quality player, free agent. I've signed him on £11,000 a week. It's only actually a 2-year deal, and one of those years is after he's played 5 league games. So hopefully he doesn't get injured. He's consistent, loves important matches. He has had a few major injuries in his career, but not in the last 3 years. And in fact, he's had a really good run of kind of lack of injuries lately. And for us in our team, he's going to slot in straight in ahead of, well, El Sayed at centre attacking mid. And I think when I compare these two, it gives you an idea of just how big this step up is. He's on £11,000. The next highest earner's on £5,000. He's making his debut in this game today, and I hope he's going to be good, or I'm going to be really sad. You got me addicted to MFL, Jack, please. I'm sorry, Fergie. This is the funnest time to play MFL, innit? New season coming up. I've got some packs to open later from my season rewards. It's been cool to see so many of you guys checking it out. Like the Discord server, the Work the Space one. Like we have an MFL channel. Loads of you have been chatting about it, which is cool to see. Right. What number am I giving Freitas? 11. I could give him the number 1. Yeah, I'm doing it. He is the number 1 player ever to wear the shirt. He deserves to wear the number 1. I'm putting a very heavy crown on his head that I'm hoping his neck muscles are strong enough to hold up. There's pressure on him. Open on stream. I will be opening the Madsen at the end of the stream, mate. I'm going to do some MFL stuff at the end of the stream today. Right, look at him. Number 1. Now, we are away for this game, so there's no roof to inspire us. But a 6-1 up, you have to forgive me. I am a little on the beach. And I'm just going to finish this Guinness. Don't score a corner immediately. Let me drink my Guinness and enjoy the away day to Romania in peace. Endong. Garcia. Oh, I like that. Endong. Keep it alive. Oh. There's lots of players in the middle. In fact, there's like 6 players in the box. Bostock. Endong. Garcia. Cliff Garcia. Ladies and gentlemen, Cliff Garcia. He ended the scoring last game. He opens it here inside 6 minutes. Win this. And we're in the Champions League. I mean, it's 7-1. Let's stop pretending there's jeopardy. Put your legs up on the sofa. Drink a Guinness, yeah, chat. I'm giving you a bit of me. Now you have to subscribe if you're watching on Twitch or become a channel member. Oh, we're having a lovely time. I just realised Freitas is number 1 and has an F. Do we call him F1? I've just stolen that from the chat, I'll be honest. We could nickname him F1. You know, CR7R9, F1. Why not? Oh, Cliff, go on. Oh, Cliff, you got to score that, son. Oh, okay. Bostock scored it anyway. Are we the baddies? Are we the baddies? We might be the baddies. Cliff Garcia, does that count as an assist for him? Will the game give him the assist for that? I mean, technically, maybe he meant it. We'll never know, but maybe he meant that. He saw the post. I'll just kick it against that and it'll go to my man. He didn't get given the assist. Cliff has been robbed. The history books won't remember that pass. Okay. Guinness is finished, chat. Freitas. Imagine if he got sent off or something mental on his debut. So far, he's been quiet, but, I mean, we'll win it 8-1. I think we're okay. Never mind. It's 8-2. Maybe I need to go and get another can. Oh, it's just a shame. They've got one back. No clean sheet. Skip it. Oh, there's a kick. Chat, is this going to be one of those games where we watch half the match, it feels like, in replays? That's what I'm beginning to wonder. Garcia. Oh, Shepherd. Where are we going? Where are we going? Shepherd? He's forgotten about the ball. What if we net 6 and chill again? I can't net 6 and chill in the Champions League, but I kind of want to see it. Garcia. Where's Freitas? Oh, Bostock. Another one? Jay Bostock scores 2 today. Someone in the chat said Bostock doesn't do anything in Europe. He took it personally, apparently. Who got the assist there? Was it Garcia? Oh, wait, what chat? Cliff Garcia. Cliff Garcia. Name a more iconic duo than Cliff and Garcia. Oh, wait, that's literally his name. It makes no sense. This game's done, innit? We're going to go to the Champions League and be massive. Tunkara. Llewellyn. Oh, we love that. Llewellyn, where are we going? Whips it. And Dong fails to get there. Cliff's going for the Ballon d'Or. He's going for the Golden Boot. He saw Good get it a few years ago and thinks, I want that. Do you remember when we used to get really, like, scared of these games? To be fair, we nearly got scared against Dunstrader. But this has just been quite relaxing. In a weird way, it's just nice pre-season friendlies, isn't it, really? Oh, Freitas, F1. Should have had an assist, but then Donkey up top hit the post. Why have I been tagged in a tweet by Wok, chat? What has Wok tagged me in? Could someone tell me what's happening? That is what. Yes, you need to see those knees. The world needs to see them. Apparently, I'm being criticised by my wife for showing my knees on stream. I have great knees, chat. I'm not having that from Wok. Slagging me off on stream. Like, that is unacceptable. Cliff Garcia. Cliff loses it. She didn't realise what kind of streamer she married. She definitely did. There was no false advertising. Oh, Freitas. F1. F1! That's not... just to play the chain music every time he scores. Have we got some V... I wish I had some V10s. On the soundboard. Freitas. What a goal. We're bloody massive, chat. Win that. Oh, my word. NDIA is a small goalie. He still knows how to make saves, does our boy. Shepherd, where are we going? Nkilly. Ndong. More goals! More goals! Llewellyn's not scored today. Is he feeling okay? Tunkara! Oh, he should have kept it down. In Korea, it's regarded as exhibitionist to show one's knees. I guess I'm an exhibitionist then, stream. Llewellyn has so much space on this side. Oh, what a ball that is. What a ball that is. Bostock. Why did you shoot, you dingus? Why did I make watch my GeoGuessr win? Because it was the greatest moment of my life. Freitas, Shepherd, Cliff. He's offside. He's got to be off there, right? Is he off? My head says he has to be off. He was like 10 yards off. It's Cliff Garcia. He was born offside, was Cliff Garcia. Oh, actually, it was a lot closer than I realised. That's unfortunate for Cliff. Let's make some subs. Bostock off for Latifi. Tunkara off for PP. Williams off for Cabrera. Just change half the team. Why not? Latifi. We've got Latifi. We've got a player in our youth team called Maldonado as well. We're basically making an F1 team. It's 5-1. It's 11-2. Oh, we're chilling. Cliff Garcia, chat, is a god. haters will say that Cliff Garcia's washed and should have been out this team years ago. I disagree. And Cliff, we trust. Considering how injury-prone he was, he's not actually had that many injuries. I hope I've not jinxed it there. But I thought he'd get injured more than he has done. Cabrera, have a go, son. I know you're the centre-back, but have a go. Oh, he's lost it. Where's the defence? What's happening here? Hello? I'd like to report a missing defence, please. Can you tell I'm on the beach here? Remember when these games used to be high stakes and stressful? Now look at me. Drinking Guinness, moving on to sparkling water, the hard stuff. Let's say Fee, the GOAT, doesn't pick out Cliff. I don't like this. What? I'll tell you what. Oh my word, he nearly saved it. NDIA's made a lot of saves for us. He couldn't stop that one. He nearly did. It's tequila, not water. I wish it was. Tequila would be great right now. Anton shoots. Oh, he nearly saved it. Underside of the crossbar. I'll praise the players. We're still chilling. Is there one last goal, chat? Is there time for 12? Shepherd, Perez, Garcia, and Killy. Bang that. It wasn't even close. I'm fuming. Well, there's still time. There's still time for another. Ndong loses out. Can we get to the loose ball? No, is the answer. Tano Varu. Just remember, the transfer window is still open. I've got the Pepe Reyes Cup next. Oh, my word. I can go mental spending money. Popsicle. Okay. Do need to ask questions about the defensive positioning there of the goalie. If we can. I'm not sure what NDIA is doing there in goal. He just leaves the near post free. I'm fuming. There's another highlight. Football Manager, the game's over. It's 11-4. It's going to stay 11-4. What is that by Shepherd? Okay, full time. 5-3. 11-4 on aggregate. That's not a normal scoreline, is it? But we don't care. We get the win. 11 goals in 2 legs. Question marks over their defence. Freitas has his debut to remember, worth every penny. And with that, Champions League, league stage. Woo! Give us the money. Give us the money. Who are we going to play, chat? This draw comes in very early. What deal fell through? That's not us, is it? No, it's not us. That's fine. Who are we going to get in the Champo? We get 12.67 million. Right, chat, we need easier games here, please. We need easier games. Can we just all put our hands together? I don't want to play Man City 3 years in a row. We played PSG the last 2 years. Oh, my God. That might be okay. I mean, I don't love Arsenal, Real Madrid, Man U, but those bottom 5 games are all kind of... That's okay. I actually don't hate that. That's okay. We've beat Lazio before. We've beat Hajduk before. That could be worse. What's the ordering of the games? They're kind of all spread out. I have to beat Hajduk and Galatasaray early, I think. I got a draw against United at Old Trafford before as well. Well remembered, chat. Also, that's the wrong way round. This is the order we're actually playing them. That helps if you know what order the months come in. Frankfurt, Porto, Real Madrid, Lazio. That's fine. 3 home games to start. I need 10 points historically to get out, and I think I can get 10 points with that. That's okay. Two wins to start. I hope so. See you later, Duncan. Take it easy, mate. What's our rep? Not good. Was the date order still not correct? Oh, it still wasn't even correct, was it, chat? Well, you know what? Frankfurt and Lazio are the first two games, so that's okay. Not 3 home games in a row, sadly. Imagine Football Manager being able to sort dates correctly in order. Imagine, that'd be good, wouldn't it? Kind of compared to historical draws we've got, that's okay. Who's this guy? Colombian centre attacking mid who's available on a free. Chat, what's the catch? I mean, I already have a centre attacking mid who's good, so I don't really need another, but he's quite solid. There's definitely more new players like available. Paulo Dembo. He's not good. He's not good. I already looked at all these players, didn't I? Any players with mad potential I should be going after. I feel like we've done a pretty good job of signing youngsters, so I don't think I need to sign any more. I think that's just my team. Did the reputation rise? I wish. Nah, sadly not. All right, we actually play Lincoln in 2 days, chat, so I need to rest up players for that next one. Less training for them, but more game time. After we lost the Pepe Reyes Cup 2 years ago, I'm always paranoid for this fixture. I'm constantly sat thinking I have money to spend, I should spend it, but actually I should just be sensible and save the money. Did I sell Shepherd? I sold him and loaned him back. We sold him for £1 million with a 50% sell on. I'm not going to be able to extend his loan, so that is something to just think about for the future of the team. Part of me wonders if Perez could be a right back, but I think that's probably a waste of his ability, isn't it? I mean, he's not awful. As a backup right back, he's fine. I wouldn't want him to be our starter. When's the first Champions League game? It's against Frankfurt after the Lincoln game, so we should get that one done today. I'm just wondering if there's any good young right backs that I could sign up. I mean, he's not awful. I just like the determination and the mentals. There's lots of yellows in the mentals. Friendly reminder, Kalinowski's birthday. Thank you, Marcus. I think it will be his next birthday, but we'll check after this birthday too. It'll be after this game against Lincoln. Offers for Zanetti. Am I just selling Zanetti? He's unhappy I'm not playing him enough, and I don't think I'm going to have a spot for him in the team this year. He's not going to get homegrown at club because he joined too late. I think I'd take the money and run. This one involves us selling a wage contribution, which I don't want to do. I'm gonna just take the money and run. It's locked in, so I can't negotiate it, but it's still 30% profit sell on. Squad numbers. I'm not going to change them. That means that F1 is staying as F1, and you can't do anything to stop me. Is NDAA back yet? No, is the answer to that. Let's try Cliff Garcia up front and Ndong on the right wing. Ndong at striker didn't really work in the qualifying rounds, and last year he played a lot better out wide. So I'll swap him and Cliff around. Also, F1 needs to be in the team. I'm going to have to update all the preset saved 11s. F1 is actually quality, isn't he? Like, he's actually ridiculous. Like, not the best finishing, but there's so much to like about him. Going to train his attacking movement. Don't expect him to improve a lot. But even with what he's got, he is solid enough. I mean, he's definitely our best player on paper. Just got edited. How do we get the Prem quality lad? He was a free agent. Chat, they're playing the annoying... You know what? You know, if they're going to play the annoying little ratty tactic, I'll play the ratty tactic buster. Which I can actually play just without making any changes. I hate playing against a three at the back with a defensive mid. It's worse with two defensive mids. That's why we have this tactic. It's the Rat Buster 3000. That's what the name of this formation is. You've got the inverted wing back and the left wide midfielder kind of cutting inside and trying to overwhelm in the middle. The complete forward drops. The inside forward moves forward. The two defensive mids are very fluid. You make it impossible for them to cover everyone, even with loads of players back. Flute for F1 goals. I can't do it. He might score too many. Cater. Llewellyn. I just want to win the Pepe Reyes Cup. Oh my word. And Dong smashes the post. It's a chance early on. I mean, we're dominating this game. They're having a lot of the ball, but they'll have all of the ball with their players at the back, which I don't really mind. Tunkara over the corner. Go on, son. Cabrera. Oh, okay. We're chilling. F1 with the assist. Cabrera with the goal. He was in the next gen voting last year. Now he scores for us. Hi, Jackie. You decided on a name for your son in the Journey Manager yet? I have. I went with the most voted up comment, which was Mark the Space. So Mark is my son. Which I think might be a very strong name. Really. Mark the Space. We love Mark in this house. Tunkara, Bostock. Oh, we're cooking. We're cooking. We're chilling. Is that my old defensive mid, Kostic? It is. They have got Kostic in their team. At what point do you start simulating the domestic league? So we have a rule which is net 6 and chill. Which is if I score 6 goals in a league game, we sim the rest. I might lower that a little bit this year to like 4 and chill. Or maybe a 4-goal lead. I am conscious, chat, that with us doing the daily YouTube videos, I'm not going to be streaming as much. And to kind of maintain the pace of the save game, perhaps it does make sense just to simulate some of these league matches. Maybe not like against the likes of Lincoln Magpies and Man 62. But against some of the littler teams, like we should be battering them in double figures. Net free and flee. That makes it sound like we're running away, though. Have I added Wok to the game? I haven't. Wok is not in the Journey Manager save game chat, I'm afraid to say. Net 2 and flush the poo. The worst thing is the right. People who haven't watched the F1 Manager streams have no idea what we've just referenced there. Did we settle on a name? We did, Flo. I was just saying, our son is called Mark the Space. The top voted comment was Mark. There were some really good ones. I quite like the idea of Mark the Space, because Mark's like a normal name. I can refer to him as Mark normally, but we all know I'm talking about Mark the Space. And when he does bad defensively, we all know what I'm going to rant about him. Net 4 and close the door. Maybe that's the option. Net 3 and go to Tony Pandy. Chat, I hate Tony Pandy. Tony Pandy makes me upset. What's his position? You should watch today's YouTube video. Yeah, if you've not seen, chat, the first episode of The Journey Manager, it's on YouTube now. Please, please, stop the stream and go watch that. I put a lot of effort into the video. A lot of work went into the concept. And, yeah, it needs all the support it can get. So if you go and watch it, leave a like, comment, tell your friends, tell your grandma, log on her iPad and watch the video on her iPad too. Anything you can do to bump the video does help massively. It was very, very fun as a video. I think it's a really good first episode. I said to Wok when I first recorded it yesterday, I was like, that's a good video. Sometimes you know, I think, when you've got a good video. Your grandma's dead. Well, whoever got the iPad in the will should go and log on and watch on YouTube. Call them up if you need to. Just to be clear, I'm really sorry that your grandma died. But for real, get her iPad out. Llewellyn. Oh my. Okay. Chat, is Llewellyn just a god? Is Llewellyn just a god? He's my left back and he does that. He hits this ball very hard. On the half volley, it rises all the way. That is disgusting. Will I be sharing a link for the app that you and Dan made? Dan, to be clear, chat, Dan made the app. Dan is the man with a plan. Right now, the app is not hosted on like a server and like a website where it can handle like lots of people using it. And to be honest, the tool is still being worked on quite a lot. There was a bit of trickery needed in the video edit to make it look like it was working more flawlessly than it actually does. But the fact no one spotted that is a great sign of good editing, Jack. But yeah, when it's ready and it's available and hosted somewhere where anyone can use it, we'll make sure it's available. The Pepe Reyes Cup is ours. Suck it, Lincoln. Ah. We are chilling. Lift the trophy. Enjoy it. Oh, just makes me happy. I don't know where the confetti comes from. That's the biggest mystery in the history of humanity, chat. Where does the confetti come from? Oh, you did it. Enjoy it. Have a lovely day, lads. 4-0. Drones. Drones are the answers to everything, aren't they? Drones. Or aliens. A Zeppelin. It's God's confetti, and it rains down on us. I'm all for it. Heard you made the logo of the best MFL team. I did. I worked with Ronin on a little refresh of his team branding and stuff. It was quite a fun little project. By the way, for people new around here, just to be clear, we have actually already won the Champions League. We won the UEFA Youth League with our under-19s last year. So we have already won the Champions League in this save game. So, yeah, we're kind of a big deal. You know, I don't want to say it too loud, but we're kind of a big deal. Right, chat, we've got Frankfurt in 10 days. I need to go to the little boys' room. The Guinness has gone through me. I think it was the fact I drank a lot of water earlier too. Also, I need to sneeze. Is it going to come? I'm fine. By the way, Llewellyn has most assists and most goals and highest average rating. He's our left back. I don't understand either. Oh, right. Chat, I'm going to go to the little boys' room. I'm going to put on the BRB screen and play music for those watching on Twitch. We will be back in 5 minutes. However long the song is that I decide to play, that's how long we're going to be. What song shall I play? I need a good song, chat, to get to P to, because I've got the headset still on. What's going to motivate me? Oh, I know what we'll play. Right, I'll be back. I'll be back. I'm back. That was far more dramatic than it needed to be. Chat, how are we? How are we? Oh, I was having a lovely little vibe session there to that song. Feel Good Inc. by the Gorillaz. I feel like a DJ. Feel Good Inc. by the Gorillaz to start your Tuesday commute home. I thought I'd be a rubbish radio host person. Right. How are we doing, chat? Are we good? Oblivion Remastered just released on all platforms. Wait, I've never played the original Oblivion, chat. Is it good? I'm going to get scolded for that. I shouldn't have said it. Right, Dan Führer has a lot of interest from the Germans, and I cannot let the Führer go back to Germany. He's too valuable to me here in Gibraltar as part of our powerhouse of a military base on the southern peninsula. He's not played any more for the German national team since he signed for us either. Stop bidding on the Führer! Stop it! MFL check. We'll do it a little bit, Data. We'll do it a little bit. For people who missed it, it's the new MFL season starting. Well, today was the end of rollover day, so everyone's doing their pre-season stuff. So it's a busy time. I need to see if some bids got accepted and some other bits and bobs. But we'll do that in a little bit. Also, I still need to finish recording tomorrow's episode of the Journey Manager, which I'm very much looking forward to. I need to also sort out the training on my my team, because there's some players there that I signed that have great potential, and I'm not sure I actually set up all their training. Although, looking at it, I think I did for most of them, which shocks me that I was actually organised. I think that's a reflection of how I value myself. Is MFL free? It is not, Pack, no. Jim Childs, give him some praise. Also, Carlos Chavez, still not played for Costa Rica. Is there a chance I can get him to play for Gibraltar? That's what I'm wondering and hoping. How have the transfers gone so far on the Journey Manager save? Not ideal. I could chat. Do you want to see a clip from the upcoming episode? I've never done this before. Do you want to see what an edited episode looks like? I've not even played a second match. Well, not even played the first match yet. I finished doing the transfer bit. It's not a spoiler if it's something that happened in the first 5 minutes, right? Is that a fair rule? Chat, you're going to get the behind the scenes here. Some of you are going to be like, he uses Sony Vegas to edit. I do. Cringe, I know. Sony Vegas, cringe. Let's see if this works, chat. This might not work, just to be clear. Oh! Here you go. Here's Editing Jax HQ. This is chat. This is 8 minutes of video edited. This is 8 minutes and what it ends up getting edited down to. I'll admit the preview bit here is quite small. I'll make it bigger once I get to the right bit. So context here, I'm trying to sign a load of players for the team, right? And I'm getting a bit nervous about the fact it's getting close to deadline day. I think if I go to I don't want to go too far. Okay, this is where it gets funny. Right, if I make this bigger, Hashino decides he wants to leave. It's dawned on me, I was in need of a defensive mid. Can you see and hear that, chat? Gower here is actually a really, really good defensive. It will be a bit laggy for you. I'll apologise. I'm about to go over the wage budget. In fact, my committed spend is already over the wage budget. If I sign a Gower, it's going to be even more over the wage budget, but maybe it's just worth it. You know what? It's my first job. I think I've got to take gambles to get success. This is very funny. Okay, after a bit of negotiating, I've got him down to £1,000. In fact, the release clause has ended up staying at £78,000. Picked the wrong bit. The only thing I've given up there is more of a sell-on. I hope he's aware it's Singapore's deadline day over in Japan. I need a reply from him today. Oh, the registration window closes tonight. I need to get Mark registered. Oh, and if you're wondering about Takahagi here, he's already said he's leaving the club on the 1st of Feb. So that's why he's not registered. This is really awkward, chat. What do you mean? What do you mean? The signing of Afik Yunos to Albrecht has been cancelled. The team cannot sign more than 2 players over the age of 23. What do you mean? What is this? What do you mean I can only sign 2 players over the age of 23? Where is this in the rules? Oh my gosh, it's just at the bottom here. How am I ever meant to see this? We're restricted to 2 signings of players over the age of 23 per season. Does that mean the other 2 transfers might happen? What's happening? Oh my word, I can't believe it. I can't. When does deadline day? It's deadline day still. This is disastrous. Okay, mental note for the future. Yeah, that happened. That's chat. Ideal start to my time at the new club. Just hidden in the league rules is just the fact that you can only sign 2 players over the age of 23. No one told me about it when I came in. I do make some signings. They're made with 3 hours notice, so you can imagine how that went. It was suboptimal, I believe is what the kids would say. All these deadline day bids being made for players that I have on my shortlist. There you go as well, chat. There's the behind the scenes of what an edited video looks like. You saw all those cuts and stuff. That was for 8 minutes. That's just the transfery bit. Can anyone else hear a weird fuzzy sound? It's the fan. It's the... Apologies, let me move the fan. I'll tell you what it is. It's air blowing on the microphone. It should now be fixed. I think that's what the rumbling noise was. Bids for all my players after deadline day. Excellent news. Rejecting bids for Ndong chat. Man City and Tottenham want Ndong. That means he's got a lot of potential. He can't go. Trigger contract extension, 2 years. Soz, mate. And Killy, you're not going. More bids that I don't have to worry about because they're not my own players. I hate the fact that deadline day is later in everywhere else compared to Gibraltar. Why won't you let me talk to Man City? They're a big club and I want to play for them. I think you need to think about what a great place this is to play football. I don't think that matters, to be honest. Fuck you too, Jacques. Let's talk about a pay rise. He hates me. It's fine. He'll forgive me once I keep rejecting. They've made a bid for Keita. Can they stop bidding on my players? Can you leave me alone? Deadline days happen, Man City. Deadline day has happened, Man City. Leave me alone. Oh, now Keita wants to... I want to go to Man City. Fuck off. Enjoy your 2 more years. Cry more. I'm not even talking to him. I probably should have talked to him, but that's not the point. Zanetti is going to Wydad Casablanca. Enjoy the sun. I say that. It's not that far away from us, really, geographically. Oh, Kalinowski's birthday. Thank you, Marcus. Let's check. I think it was him turning 17. He's turned 17, chat. Does he want to talk to me now? No, we've got to wait for his next birthday. He does look very solid. I can't believe all those players want to go. I wouldn't mind if Man City came in earlier. Like, then I could at least think about it. The fact that they've come in after my transfer window closes means I just can't get rid of them. Why are they bidding again? Why are they bidding? Chat, they bid £43,000. £43,000 for this man. You're Man City. Reject all. They bid on Keita as well. Leave me alone. I mean, I'll tell you what it does make me think. It makes me think that players like Keita must have really, really, really good potential for Man City to want him and Ndong, which makes me wonder how good all of these players are here. Stop bidding on him! They're really upsetting me now. They're not getting the hint. They are not reject. They actually offered 300k for Keita, which is closer to being reasonable. But it's still not reasonable. Right, I need to get NDIA registered here. Who am I unregistering? I'm thinking it might be Savino. I mean, I have to get Faye registered. Isaac Davis doesn't need to be registered. Neither does Zaroli. Neither does Hayden. I've got to unregister one person. And it has to be someone who's not homegrown. Oh, I don't know. Hey, the Touch FM dude, thank you for the raid. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you, thank you. That Union Brandt made me jump for a second, chat. How was your stream? I hope it was good. You join us, and I bet you can't guess what I'm doing. I'm debating which players to register. It's not like me to register too many players, is it, chat? Maybe Wooster's the man to unregister. I actually think Wooster's better than I give him credit for. Like, is Wooster better than Savino? Maybe he's not. You know what? I've not been using Wooster in the qualifiers, so I think I have to drop him and bring in NDIA. Like, El Sayed is not great, but at least he can play a load of positions, whereas Wooster can only play at striker. I'm going to have to remove him and hope that we don't get criers. Good stream. 6 points reach in your FM show group. Hey, happy days. Several players think you should let Keita leave the club. It's all the backup defenders. And Cabrera, his teammates, like, yeah, we should keep him. We'd be much weaker without him. That was positive. It wasn't positive. They all hate me. How's Apex doing? We're doing good. We've just made it to the Champions League proper. We've got our first game of the Champions League stage in just a moment against Eintracht Frankfurt, which I'm quite excited for. This should be a fun one. Just got up. Really looking forward to the next episode of the Journey Manager now. Hey, happy to hear. Yeah, the first episode of the new series went up. So if you're watching the streams, go watch the new video and come back. Because the new video needs all the love and support you can get. And it's pretty good. If I might say so myself, it's a good video. Right, Brecken and Cliff, that's fine. How does our group look this year? Our fixtures are not bad. They're probably better than they have been historically. Like our games for Europe are Eintracht Frankfurt and then away against Lazio, which we've won already as a fixture. I'll be honest, the Real Madrid and United games, not ideal. But then Hajduk and Galatasaray... I think I've got to target wins in the first 6 games. I think Frankfurt, Lazio, Hajduk and Galatasaray give me my best route at points. Porto at home maybe is a chance right at the end. But yeah, I think there's definitely a route to get the points this year, which I didn't really feel like there was last year. Will 3 PM UK time be the new stream time? Sometimes it'll be earlier, like 1 o'clock. I want to not make it always 3 o'clock, but today I wanted to give the YouTube video some breathing room after it went up, just to make sure I didn't get watered down by me streaming straight after. What did our under-19s just win? Oh, chat, our under-19s won the European South American Youth Super Cuppa. Suck it, Colo. They've actually got quite good players. He's on my shortlist, but not good enough compared to our youngsters. Right, I've got an idea for the YouTube part of the video, chat. YouTube mode, activate. Okay, so we're into the Champions League proper for the 3rd year in a row, which feels massive. One thing I didn't talk about last video, because I crashed out at the end of the video for you YouTube watchers, was my emotional breakdown after we bottled everything. But what I didn't talk about was the fact our under-19s won the UEFA Youth League final. So we've basically won the Youth Champions League. That's as good as winning the whole thing, right? But yeah, 3-1 against PSG in the final was huge. And then this year, we're now like the best youth team in the whole of Europe and South America because we beat Colo Colo 5-0. So, yeah, hopefully that's a good omen for today's Champions League game. Speaking of which, is against Eintracht Frankfurt. I feel like we should do okay against them. Their key man is Filippo Mane, who I'll be honest is absolutely mad in this save game. He is on £75,000 a week on his own. Here's the rest of their team. They've got a big old squad. I'm looking at their goalies thinking, are their goalies a weak link? No, they've just got good players everywhere, haven't they? But in terms of team news, I think we're looking okay too. NDIA is back from injury, kind of. Fitness test, can play 45 minutes. We'll start him on the bench for this one. The rest of the team is looking great. I just need to quickly fill out the bench. Probably should do that. I also need to make the decision on, am I going to stick with Cabrera and Keita at the back? Or do I go back to the more experienced heads of Bath and Williams? I feel like for this must-win game to start things up, do I want to go with Bath and Williams? I like Bath and Williams, but Williams and Bath are very slow as a duo. And do I want to bring in Killy? I think I want to bring in Killy. As centre-back, it's a weird situation. I've got loads of really, really good centre-backs, and I'm not sure who the best is. Oh, I don't know what to do. I think Williams is the best option. You know what? In Williams we trust. If he bottles it here, I'll drop him for the next game. The orange relationship line is worth something. True. The game does say orange line, chat. Does that mean it's good or trust it? I mean, going into this game, I'm looking at Freitas at centre attacking mid and Cliff Garcia at front thinking, I need big performances from you boys today. NDIA is on the bench and will play 45 minutes. We'll look to sub him on at half-time. And, I mean, at home, I kind of want to back us. This is the kind of game that if we want to make it out, we've got to win. They've got Tresoldi up top. They've got some very good football manager-y players here. They're not rotating their team, are they? Oh, I feel a sense of dread. But you know what? Cliff Garcia's leading the boys out. And the roof is here. The roof. Show me the roof! Come on! I don't know why. I don't know why the roof's become a thing. It's the anticipation of waiting for the roof as well. Oh, my word. What are we doing? Set piece 2 minutes in. Trixie free kick. Oh, I don't like this. That is less than ideal early doors, isn't it? I mean, Pahoya was offered loads of space from the set piece. And it just falls. It just falls the right way. They are playing a three at the back with defensive mids. I'm going to struggle to break down this system. I think it's time to bring out the Rat Buster. This is the formation to play against all the defensive teams. I'm going to try and dong it, I think, pressing forward on support instead of complete forward. And Tunkara should play Regista. But I'd like this 2-4 shape, this 4-4. I'll let you decide what shape you want it to be. It's a very fluid 4-4-2. But I think it works quite nicely against these kind of three at the backs. I will say this is a bit of a less typical three at the back. Because they're playing with two centre attacking mids. But that should allow a lot of space for our wing-backs to get forward. Speaking of which, Bostock, inside. Oh my word, what a goal that is by Jakey Bostock. What is that? What, in off the post as well. You dirty, dirty bugger. That's filthy. The big tall American man wraps his foot around it and makes it 1-1. Ndong assist as well, I think. Was it Ndong assist? It was an Ndong assist. We've already conceded from one set piece, not another. Please. Right, encourage the players. I feel bad for Marcus, because Marcus in the chat before the last game was like, Bostock doesn't do anything in the European games. And he hadn't really, to be fair. Like, it was a fair point. Since then, he's just turned it on. Cliff Garcia's on a booking and is quite up top. I mean, I'll be honest, it's not been a classic in terms of chances. That's kind of expected with the tactical system they're playing. They've had 74% of the ball. They are just passing it around the back and being boring. It's going to be, well, I was going to say it's going to be 1-1 at the break. There could be a late twist. There's a corner. Please, not a set piece. 2 set piece goals. And it's 2-1. Oh, it's just a great big shame, innit? It's just a great big shame. It's half-headed away. Larson on the volley. I think it might have even deflected it. Not that the keeper was going to get there. And that was literally the last kick of the half. What was that? Get your act together. NDIA coming back from injury. Mate, I need you right now. Come onto the pitch. Williams is on a 6.4 at centre-back. You know what? I'm sorry, Cabrera. You should have been on from the beginning, son. Early changes made to start the second half. Or shout words of encouragement. I mean, their team is still way better than ours on paper. But this is a problem. They are playing with 2 attacking midfielders. In transition, I want us to distribute it to the fullbacks. And we're going to play wider. Try and pull those players out of position. I've made those changes and instantly there's a highlight. I'm either going to look like a genius or look like a moron. And why do I fear it might be the latter? And Ndong wins it though. Freitas. Tinkili. Llewellyn. Bostock. Little bit of space in front of him. Where's he going? Oh, there's so many players in the middle. Edge. Edge. Okay, just do it on your own, son. Just do it on your own. It's 2-2. Jay Bostock's on for a hat-trick of Ballon d'Or worthy goals. Give him the Puskas. Give him the Ballon d'Or. Just give him it all. He picks it up there. That's where he picks it up. And he just runs and he runs and he runs. And he puts in the back of the net. It's 2-2. That is a... if he hadn't cut it back and it had gone in, I would have been annoyed. They've dropped their centre attacking mid for a striker, but I'm going to stick with the kind of distributing it to fullbacks, I think. NDIA picks up the ball. Our play here, only 1 sub made. Plenty of options to change things up. Shepherd out from the back. People are flocking to see him. Get it? Because Shepherd, I don't get it either. Right, inside. That is not the ball. Shepherd, what are we doing? What are we doing, son? Oh, they've got loads of players over now. Get back. Freitas. We love that from F1. And Killy. And Dong. Oh, it's an awful touch. It's a cack touch, it has to be said. Why is their goalie at the halfway line? Okay, that's the exaggeration, but he's a long way out. They're trying to play it through the middle. Tresoldi. That shot nearly went in. That is a mental shot to go over. Right, there's 23 minutes left. Fresh legs needed. And Killy off. PP on. Breckin on at register. I've got one last sub. You know what? Savino the Spineless. Come on down. $20 minutes left. I mean, a draw's not disastrous, but this is the kind of game that if we steal a win, it's huge. Imagine. Bath! Come on! Let's go! Come on, that is huge. Llewellyn turning provider, Bath. With a loopy header that goes in. Up the pissing Bath. We do not shower in this establishment. We are all about the Bath. Please don't mess up now, Bath. Please don't. Thank you. That's actually a crazy ball as well to Ndong. What a ball that is. Savino, he's through. Fresh off the bench. Square it. Oh, okay, don't. Don't square it. Just do that. The boy has no backbone, but I'll tell you what, he has a bullet of a left foot. You can play your ratty little three at the back with wing-backs and defensive mids. We will find a way through. Savino. Oh, come on. Praise the players, lads. You've done everything I've asked of you in this game. There's 10 minutes left. Hold on. Let them have 70% of the ball. We will hit them on the counter. Look at their heat map. They've not even had the ball forward. They've just passed it around the midfield like little rats. Oh, they've scored another set piece. They have scored another set piece there. You know what? We'll be fine. Do I have to worry? That is deflected multiple times. That's a mental goal. I don't think we change anything. They've not created a lot in this game. They've scored 3 goals from 4 shots on target. There's 5 minutes of added time. There's 4 minutes played. There's 1 minute left. We are going to win in the Champions League. Some people are going to say you didn't have any of the ball. You didn't create enough. We do not care. 4 goals from a 0.94 XG. I'm here to tell you, we do not care. Look at their heat map for passing, by the way. They literally just passed it around the middle of the pitch. Everyone thought we'd lose, but we've just proven them wrong. That's £2 million there as well, isn't it? Oh, look at that. The Europe's elite at the top. Man U, PSG, Apex. Obviously, one team's not like the others. Tottenham are in 4th. That's the one that's the odd one out. Oh, we're chilling. We're chilling. 2.4 million for that as well. Bostock solo goals. Man of the match. Absolutely massive. It's mental that in our save game, 2 teams in the relegation battle in the Premier League are in the Champions League this high. Chat said it. Chat said it. I just copied the joke. Don't get angry with me. I'm just parroting the joke. Don't shoot the messenger. Oh, what does that do? What's our coefficient looking at now, actually, with the qualifying rounds played and stuff? I think it's going to be a tall order to match the 5.8 from before. It's currently at 3.2. It's not awful. We'd still actually move up a spot with it, which is a bit bizarre, but we're going to go above Romania. But, based on last year, it's really important we make the knockouts if we can for the coefficient. Right, chat, that was a massive result there. Okay, we got St. Joseph's, then Lazio. Is there a gap between the games? No, not really. Do I change things for this midweek game? I probably should. One day we'll have players in the UEFA Champions League top young player odds, but not today. By the way, how good is Tunkara, chat? Tunkara's going to be quality. He is constantly improving. Greg Hilson hasn't developed, Ryan. He was the guy, wasn't he? At 16, he looked mad. He's not improved a lot. Can I ask for more money now? In fact, you know what? Improve the training facilities more. We've got 31 million in the bank. We are at a point in this universe where I do struggle to spend the money. Should probably check if there's any clauses we can sell. Fogden or Benitez, those clauses aren't worth selling. Someone asked for a good check. Should we check good? Where's good? Damien Good. He's playing for Sporting Kansas. He got 15 goals in 27 MLS games. It's not crazy, is it? As a return. Who else have we got a selling on? Julio is wanted by LA Galaxy. Please pay a transfer fee and don't trade for him because I need the sell on. I still feel like I like the idea of signing Schmetzer back, chat. Schmetzer is someone who I could see me buying back in the future. Right, we've got St. Joseph's next. I seem to recall a 3-year from next TV contract. Is that likely to be a turning point? I'm hoping so, Flo. I'm hoping so. We're due a TV money boost eventually. I think I might need to do a little bit more in terms of a European run. I haven't set up the best 11s yet, chat. Let me set up the best 11s now. And then save it out for like the Champions League and stuff. So then I've got the preset ready because I'm sick of having to alter it every time at the moment. Also, is it just me who feels like the bench has to be in order? I say this all the time. I know it's not me. I know how many of you are like, yeah, I have to do that too. The bench just has to be in a satisfying order. It just has to be. They're the rules. Half the players you can't even see behind my head, but it matters to me. Do we end up signing a 16-year-old from America? We didn't. Oh, no. I'm hoping he's going to become available next year when he turns 18. Hey, Jack, just joined MFL and got 67 centre-back in my first pack. Do I sell him to get a few more packs open him for offers? How old is he, Hugh Hay? If he's young, you could maybe, if you want to be patient, you could loan him out. Honestly, I probably wouldn't buy packs in your situation if you sold him. I'd wait for tomorrow. There's going to be a big drop of players at 11 p.m. UK time. Player prices will drop in commons and limited players then. If it hasn't already started to happen, you'll probably be able to get a better value for your money buying players. He's 22. I'd probably look to sell him. Because he's probably going to be too good for your current team. And at that age, someone will still pay for his potential. If you've not already done it, Hugh Hay, over on my Discord server, there's an MFL channel. In there, there's like a few pinned things with like useful links. One of them is like a player pricer that's worth like using to get a rough idea of what the player might be worth. Did I ever play So Rare? I didn't, Ben. I don't know why I didn't play So Rare. I feel like I already play FBL for the real world football itch. Like MFL is kind of more of that of like a football manager itch being scratched. And also, I think initially, I know it's changed a bit now. Initially, I was put off by So Rare by the fact that it was all like crypto based. Like you had to like buy and sell in F, which just wasn't like for me. It's one of the things I like about MFL is the fact that it's like, whilst the players are technically MFTs and the game is web free, like that is purely in terms of for the marketplace and stuff. Like it makes sense in that user case for them to be like that. All it means is that you have digital ownership of those items and can trade and sell them with whoever you want, which I think is a plus point. Have you sold Madueke? I have. Yeah, discord.gg/workthespace is my Discord link as well for anyone who wants to hop in. And also, if you've just signed up for MFL, there's a Disney promo on till the end of the month. You've got like a week, and you can turn $7 into $25 credit. So that might be worth checking out if it's of interest to you. There's a pinned comment in the MFL channel all about it. Right, fully rotated team for this game against St. Joseph's. Chat, we need to decide, are we sticking with net 6 and chill, or do we call it like net 4 and shut the door? Net 3 and flee? Net 2 and go to the loo? I don't know. Net 6 and chill is just a great pun, but I do feel like with the increase in YouTube videos, like my time streaming is going to be less. So for the sake of getting through seasons, maybe simulating sooner into matches is a good idea. Net 5 and skive. Net 1 and done. Net 3 and flee. Duru. It's close. I'm in a similar spot with my MFL team. Got a few players who are too good for my team. Can't decide if I loan them out to improve or sell them and buy more players. That is the tricky one. I don't really know what the solution to that is. The market's in a weird spot in MFL at the moment. They've just announced today like the number of packs in the drop tomorrow. I don't know if you guys have seen that. Like every 3 weeks they do like their big pack drop, like one at the start of the season and one at mid-season. And that's like where the main supply of players comes into the universe. And there's about to be that. I don't know how much it's going to change the market, but there's quite a lot of limited packs, I think, and the standard packs coming in. So there is going to be a surge of commons. Like, it's not financial advice, but if you've got a few players you're thinking about selling, it might be worth selling them now and then waiting for that drop to happen and the supply of players to go up. Because I suspect, and this is purely speculation, if the supply goes up like I think it might, player values might drop with people looking to sell, or at least there'll be like plentiful kind of numbers of players to loan into your team from other people. It's going to be interesting. Net 4 and out the door. I feel like 3-0 comebacks could happen, whereas 4-0 should be fine. Just checking, wouldn't you rather have Groves at CDM and Brecken at Cam? I probably would, Boggy. I'll be honest, I asked the assistant to pick the team for this one. I just let him do his thing. I don't question Mr. Assistant. Ever since I upset Jackie that time, I don't talk to my staff in the same way. The thing is as well, though, if everyone's waiting for the supply to go up tomorrow, it might be that the prices don't change at all. It's kind of interesting. I love kind of supply and demand and like the market dictating the value of stuff. Like, it's quite interesting with MFL. Like, seeing how it reacts to different things. Oh, Boggy, don't worry, mate. I changed it because you are correct. I think we go for net 4 and shut the door this year. And if it gets too common, we'll go for net 3 and flee. There's got to be a better way of phrasing it than that. Net 5 and wasabi time. That does not work and that is not happening. Oh, Cliff makes it 4. Right, you know what? Chat will go. We'll leave. The assistant can deal with the rest of the game. 9-0. I left and they stopped scoring. Coincidence? I think not. Cliff Garcia hat-trick, by the way. And Perez got 3 assists, which is really good. Oh, beautiful. But yeah, if you are playing MFL and you've not done the Disney promo yet, it is worth doing. If you were thinking at all about putting any money into the game at any point in the future. And I think it's only eligible for like 10 more days. Cliff is just a god in any chat. Cliff is just a god. Now, we beat Lazio 2 years ago in their own stadium. Do you reckon they want revenge? The board have turned down their request to improve the facilities. I'd like to see the train facilities improved. We feel like they're good enough. I'm of the opinion that state of art facilities should help convince potential signings we're a modern forward-thinking club. This may indeed be true, however, we are of the opinion that the senior squad is strong enough. Fuck you, Dylan. I hate Dylan. I'm not a fan of Dylan. Thought about doing an MFL tutorial. I'll be honest, Matthew, I'm still learning certain aspects of the game myself. I could maybe do an intro video to the game at some point, but it's like, it's a difficult game to know where to start because there's like so many different facets to it. I enjoy just playing it on stream. I was doing some player hunting earlier. I was like, this is just like playing Football Manager, but with real players that actually have value. I should let other people know what I'm doing and show it on stream. It's quite fun. I will say the MFL white paper is really good. I put a really useful link in the Discord channel today where you can actually go on the white paper like and ask questions, and it has like this weird AI-driven thing that basically reads the white paper and then answers your questions and then tells you where it got its info from, which is very good if you've got questions about the game and you're figuring it out. Hey, Anviv, how's it going? Okay, NDIA still only fit enough to play 45 minutes. That is annoying. I don't really want to rush him back. I am concerned that that was such a bad injury, it's going to have wrecked his development a little bit. A hip injury and missing 2 months is bad. Then again, he's only just turned 20, so maybe I'm being a bit over the top. I think I'm going to start him in this game, though, because we need another win, don't we? We need another win. Lazio, did they win their first game? They drew 2-2. We've beaten Lazio before. I'm going to play Cabrera and Bath. I'm dropping Williams. Cabrera, I think, is a more reliable centre-back. And Dong in his preferred position. Freitas through the middle. I mean, there's so much hinging on Freitas to show up big. That's one thing that Breckin has always done for us at centre attacking mid. It's kind of why I feel guilty dropping him for this game. So I need Freitas to do that job again here. If we win 2 games in a row, we are chilling so much. I mean, obviously, we won't want to chill to the extreme, but, like, we'll have a party. Oh, we'll have a party. They're playing a 4-4-2. We're playing a 4-2-3-1. Twitch chat wants a prediction. Mods? Are there any mods here to do a prediction? I'll pause for a pred if you want it, chat. Chat, what's a good Disney Plus film to watch later? Chat, Scott wants to know what Disney Plus films to watch later. Let him know. How does the Disney thing work? Do you mean for MFL Guildy? Basically, Disney have partnered up with Dapper, which obviously is the marketplace platform that MFL uses for all the player trading and selling. And Disney are doing this thing where if you buy their digital pins for $7 through Dapper, the marketplace, they give you £25 in credit to spend on whatever you want on Dapper, which includes all the MFL stuff. So essentially, you put $7 on your account, you buy the Disney pins for $6.95, and then you get given just $25 in credit. You can never cash out that credit, but obviously, if you're going to be playing MFL, you just spend that on players or whatever you want to spend it on. There's a link in a description, like a guide to it on the Discord server if you need it. Chat, did the mods do a prediction? Did the mods arrive? Chat, can you do... chat, I'm not pausing for the prediction. We don't wait for no man. If the mods haven't done it, it's on them. Boo the mods. Boo the inactive mods. I need to enter YouTube mode. YouTube mode's been active. This is how we end the YouTube mode, chat. Right. It's too late, Minty. It's too late. Right, Lazio. We beat them in their backyard once before. I've actually been to this stadium to watch a game of football. There was a running track around it in real life, but Football Manager doesn't have the technology for running tracks. Maybe in FM26 we will. 15 minutes played it. We're not having a lot of the ball. We're having a lot more of the chances. I'm going to change up our instructions there and put focus through middle and pass into space on. Going to try and pull their 2 centre mids out of shape. I think if we can win that battle in the middle, it's kind of our 2 defensive mids stepping up a little bit more and our centre attacking mid dropping deeper, that puts us in a really good spot to kind of just outnumber their centre mids and work the space in that area. NDIA back from injury, gives it to Llewellyn, who is currently our top goal scorer. Chat, someone stop him. Someone stop him. What is he doing? We're a goal up against Lazio. We've already beaten them once historically. Imagine if we do it again. NDIA spots the man. Llewellyn picks it up and just biffs it in. What is his finishing and his long shots and stuff? I need to check. He's got 3 goals and 7 assists. Made that 4 goals and 7 assists in 8 Champions League games. He's got 7 finishing, 12 long shots to be fair. Not sure that justifies the amount he's scoring, but who cares? Chat, we've got an intellectual being in the Twitch chat, which has been dealt with by the moderators. I'm pleased to report. Okay, imagine another goal immediately. Llewellyn, do it again. Shoot! It's deflected. Oh, Bostock. Surely not. Bostock! Everyone remain calm. Everyone remain calm. Bostock and Llewellyn on the left side are having a field day this season. What a touch that is by Bostock. And then the finish. 2-0 up. We're just having a jolly good... Another one, please. Yeah, I'll have a third goal. They are playing a 4-4-2, which is the least Italian formation ever, and frankly is a disgrace to the great nation of Italy. And Killy loses the ball. That's suboptimal. Illich. Don't score at the end of that run. Okay, it's 2-1. I've got carried away early on. I'm gonna just reel it in a little bit. We lost the ball there in a bad area. Was it Tunkara or Nkili? It was Nkili who lost it. I mean, to be fair, it's just quite a good finish at the end of it, isn't it? It's just quite a good finish. Oh, they're on the... Oh, Shepherd's got sent off. What are you doing, you imbecile? Why would you do that, you stupid? Right, NDIA was only ever going to play 45 minutes. So, I think I take him off. I'll play Duru at fullback on attack. Oh my chat, what do I do here? I guess it's just going to have to be something weird and wonderful, isn't it? We're down a man. The thing is, I kind of feel like in Football Manager, if I just try and turtle in this kind of game, I end up just losing anyway. We'll play Duru on fullback on defend. In transition, sorry, in possession, focus it down the left-hand side. And we just try and see out a lot of this game. I mean, we were in control of this game. I know we weren't having as much of the ball, but statistically, we're in a really good spot. I mean, down a man for 60 minutes. If we win this game here, if we get anything from this game here, I'd kind of consider it a miracle. Isaacson for them. I mean, they have these overlaps, which are going to be problematic for Duru, but I just have to hope that Cripper's not dangerous. Oh, my word. What a tackle that is. And Dong has a little bit of support from Freitas. Llewellyn. I've still got him on attack. I need him and Bostock to make stuff happen. And Killy. Give it to Bostock. That's a ball. Finish it! That might have been the chance. That is such a good chance. A downer man. Chances like that are not going to come around often, and he's put it wide. Llewellyn. And Dong? We scored! We scored! Oh, my word. Okay. I don't think I change anything. I don't think I change anything. Freitas has scored it. It's a complete fluke that it's fallen to F1 there. Because the shot from Ndong hit the post, I think, or the keeper saved it. But we do not care. F1 were a massive goal. No, praise the players. We're 2 goals up. Chat, look at the XG. We've been down a man for half. Oh, another one. Imagine. Bath, keep the header down, son. You know what we did in training? Down. Head it down. Like you're trying to headbutt your younger sibling. You're doing brilliantly. Keep it going. Do I take off Ndong? I'm going to take off Ndong and bring in Cliff for fresh legs. I mean, I feel like this is not a terrible idea for how to adapt our system when we go down a man. We basically just... we just lose the winger and play the attacking mid in that area and force the play down the left more. We've already played another 15 minutes. We've already played another 15 minutes. I mean, there's still half an hour left, but we're doing okay. Illich, don't foul him. That is never... Do you see where the ball went? VAR! The VAR, overrule that right now. There's never a pen. It's never a pen. Okay. It's fun to stay with the NDIA. NDIA. Come on! What a save. Does feel wrong having a number 1 in the box, doesn't it? I don't know how I feel. What a save by the keeper. Has he saved it again? NDIA. He's actually a good goalie. He has no jumping reach, but he stops shots. He can't jump high, but he can jump wide. Oh, Cliff. Run, Cliff. You're a fresh sub. Run. Why are you so slow? Finish it. Oh, my God. Cliff. What are you doing, you buck? It's like miles over. All right, encourage the players. I mean, statistically, bear in mind they've had a penalty to like inflate that XG massively. Duru on a booking is a concern. Keita on. Tunkara's coming off as well. I need players who are more defensively solid. Perez, on you come. 10 minutes and a dream. It's 3-2. Oh, it's a corner as well. Remain calm. We beat Frankfurt in our first league stage game. 2 wins in a row would be huge. We've been down a man for 65 minutes of this game. Hold on, lads. Just hold on. 5 minutes of added time. There's 3 minutes left. There's 3 minutes left. Not like this. Great tackle, Freitas. Perez. Nkili. Freitas. F1. Loses it. Oh, it's a secondary ball. I don't like this. Som. Deflected cross. He skies it wide. Okay. I've got 2 subs left. Groves on for Nkili. Cabrera off. I don't have any more subs. Just that sub's fine. There's 30 seconds left. Just blow the whistle. Just end the game. I don't feel good about this. I really don't feel good. Zeffy for them brings it forward. There's so many players in the middle. He's hit the post! And he's blown for an offside. That's got to be it. Stop the game. Come on. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Can you believe it? That is a ridiculous result. We went 2-0 up. They got a goal back 2 minutes later at 2-1 up. We get a sending off. And then we go and score and end up winning. Oh, my word. 2 wins. 2 wins. That's another 2.5 million. We love that. Llewellyn, man of the match again. Save the game, chat. I didn't save it before the other one. That's Group 2 done. You know what? That's enough excitement for one day of FM. I need a rest. Chat, tomorrow we'll play some more. Tomorrow we've got Real Madrid and Manchester United. If we get a win in either of those, we're on the beach. That was absolutely wild. 6 games to get 4 points. is the task. They were narrow wins, but they were the games I looked at and thought, we have a chance in them. Okay, chat, I'm going to stream a little bit of MFL, I think, to wrap up things today, and I'm going to go and have my dinner. I still need to finish recording tomorrow's YouTube video. Speaking of which, if you haven't seen tomorrow's YouTube... Well, you haven't seen tomorrow's YouTube video. If you haven't seen today's YouTube video, and you're not going to hang around for some MFL to end the stream, please, please, please go check out the video. I promise you it's a banger. It's a really, really fun first episode, and episode 2 is really quality as well. We've had a super chat from JB, and the internet didn't die during it, so that's great. JB, thank you very much for the $5, mate. That's very, very kind of you. Oh, what a stream, chat. That was really fun. That is what FM is all about. I'll quit to the start screen. But yeah, I'm going to fire up some MFL to finish the stream today. I need to reply to some messages for people who've been inquiring about my players and stuff as well, but I'll do that after the stream. Oh, how are we all? Any chance of a reunion with Hassan in the Journeyman? Never say never. Never say never. Right, chat, are you ready? Boom. I got my MFL reward at the end of the year, chat. I got my reward for being a good little boy. And I've got my packs here. And we're hoping for some upgrades to the team. Also, 7 messages. Oh, my loan offer for NASA's accepted. That's massive. Oh. I'll tell you what, that's really good. We can't do prediction for the player rarity on these ones, Data, because the players from the reward packs have a fixed rarity. MFL is not free to play, no. I'm afraid to say. So I've been working on my Tokyo 2 MFC team, chat, for next season. I think with that guy I've just got in, my team is now sorted for the year. I think my team is now sorted. Like, we've got Peltier and Etko. I've got my right back coverage. Nassar's my left back coverage. My team's good. What even is this game? This is MFL. It's an online football management game. It's like its own little Football Manager universe. Have I missed much today? I've just finished playing Football Manager X Revenger, but it was a good stream. But if you only just got home from work and you're not interested in MFL, go watch today's YouTube video. It's a banger. But yeah, my bronze team's looking pretty good, I think, for the season. The guy I just got in is this guy, Nassar, who can play CDM and left back. And he's going to be very useful for me this year because I didn't have a backup left back. Do players get injured? They don't, but they can get suspended. So this guy is like a really, really big pickup for the team. What were the other things that came through here? I've got various offers for some of my players. Oh, I need to look through these. Where are they? FOB to tactical foul option, true. Have I got any players I could loan twice? I don't think I have at the moment. When does the season start? Great question. If you go to the schedule screen and interactive calendar, you can see here. So the first matches, chat, are next Wednesday. So this period right now is set up your teams, get players registered, and all that stuff. Gentron, thank you for the tier 1. That's very, very kind of you. I appreciate it. We managed to beat Lazio, Oliver. We beat them 3-2. But yeah, this is the upcoming schedule for the year. So a season in this game lasts 6 weeks. And that is 6 weeks in real world time. Can I accept your Messi offer? I think a Messi might be being used by one of my teams. I'm afraid to say. I need to check. Right, I got some contract offers for my players. Okay, who's in demand? And who wants them? Part of me's like, do I want to accept these now, or do I wait and see if I get a few more offers in so I can pick a better team to loan these players to? What was your Messi offer? Where's the Messi? When did you send in a Messi offer? Is it off the bottom here? Oh, it's here. Gildy made an offer to loan a Messi. I think he's going to be in one of my teams, Gildy. Like, I've got players like Okamoto who I could play in my Tokyo team, but he's just not quite good enough. So I've been looking to get him a move to Iron. That 4%'s not bad. How good is this guy's team right now? See you later, Ayugans. Take it easy. It's so risky loaning a player to like a team like this when he's not currently got much of a squad built out, because I don't know what the quality of his squad's going to be. But he's got a lot of players like 70 in the 70s range. Chat, what's the Chrome shortcut to go back? I like to keep the game in full screen for you guys so you can like see the game better, but then it means I don't have the back button. I'll just do it like this. There is I should really just learn all the Chrome shortcuts. What was the clause that I wanted on this contract? 15 matches or I get 3%. See, his team's really not that bad, and he's offering a decent percentage. That's probably the offer that I might have to take that, even though it's the only offer I've got in, because that's quite good. A guarantee, if he doesn't play 15 games, I get 3% more of the rev share. Can I see the other teams this person has? Yeah, you can click on like the player here and see all their other stuff. Is this FM with real money involved? That's probably a good way of thinking about it. I think about it as FM meets So Rare meets... I say it meets So Rare. It has no relation to real world football. It's its own little footballing universe. Meets Ultimate Team. But all the players and teams have like real world value, like on the marketplace. Like people are buying and selling players constantly. Let's have a look. So he's got a couple of iron teams and a stone team. He's got no one. He's 74 rated. So my guy isn't going to be in danger from anyone that he owns. It's going to be if he loans in a player. Can you make real world profit on this? You technically could. I don't think you can go into this game expecting it, though, if that makes sense. Every player's unique, Kunkshin. Every player's unique. They have their own unique attribute balance, like set out. They'll have their own unique kind of progression in terms of how some players will develop early, like Jamie Vardy, and then not develop anymore. Some are late bloomers. But players don't get worse as they get older. A player will retire, but you're given 3 seasons notice for when they're going to retire, which is 18 weeks. So players don't hold their value forever because obviously a player will retire. So you could buy young and try and sell when they're older. But to be honest, what I'm finding is the younger players are overpriced because of speculative value. There's a lot of value of players in their like mid to early 20s. They plan to add real faces. They are looking at doing something different with the player faces soon. It's been discussed for a while. If every player's unique, why are there 3 GEOMs? Because that's my player, and these are different offers for the same player. I've actually already got a loan move sorted for this guy, so I'm just waiting for the team who were meant to be buying him to pick him up. But this is my guy. This is the best player I own. I got really, really lucky in a pack. He's probably worth... I could probably sell him for like... I'd say like 400 to 600 pounds. Like, he's quite a unique player, so it's difficult to pinpoint an exact value. But he's too good for any of my teams at the moment, so I'm loaning him out to teams in the higher divisions where you get a rev share. So like on the contracts here, you can see like this percentage of revenue. At the end of seasons, teams are allocated prize money based on cup progression and how they do in the league. That reward is an in-game currency, which can be used to buy packs. And basically, by loaning a player to a team, you are securing a percentage of that prize money at the end of the year from that team, depending on how they do. Did I have rev share in your Tokyo team for players I'm the agent of? I do, Stuart. That's just so if I ever decided to sell the team, I'd still get some of the prize money back. That's the only reason it's there. But it's like 1 or 2%. How good do Spark players need to be? It's hard to know, Matthew, because I think there's going to be quite a range in ability. Like, I've got one Spark team, chat, that's going to be absolutely overkill in Spark and should do just well off the rip, which is this team, Beijing Thunder. So for this Season 5, which is starting next week, a load of new teams were just added to the game from new countries, and Chinese teams were one of the nations added. At the moment, I don't know if it's changed today, but this is the only team from Beijing that's been pulled in a pack. So the way this game works for people who've not seen it before is you can either own you own players and you own clubs as an agent. Players are never like attached to a club; they're attached to the agent who owns them. But if you own a club and players, you can obviously within your own agency move the players to your own teams. But yeah, this at the moment is the only Beijing team. So this team, I just want to climb up the league as quickly as possible. Like, I'm going to be honest, this is a full-on Wrexham team. With the Disney promo, which a load of you guys got involved in, I got lots of kickback off that, which was greatly appreciated. But it basically put me in a position where I could kind of set up a team to go Wrexham mode with. So this team should, if it doesn't get promoted year one, it's because someone else had a very similar quality team or like an even better team. I feel bad if people get drawn in this Spark division, but for me, it's a case of China teams have just been added to the game. They all start in the 9th tier. If I can get a Chinese team up the divisions quickly, that potentially has value in itself with the Chinese players of the game. Because I have a lot of players with high ratings in this Spark team, will the players improve? So because they'll be playing against weaker opposition, they won't improve. But because they are all of a similar quality, they'll improve in training. I am contemplating that for some of these younger players, I might still end up loaning them out. Like, you'll notice with this team, a lot of the players are kind of in their mid-20s or older anyway. Part of me wonders if I could be in a position where kind of the top 5 players here, I actually moved out on loan instead. So for people who don't know, players in this game develop. Like, players improve, and there's a few different ways they improve. One is training and one is match experience. And if you're playing against teams significantly worse than your own, then they will get worse like match experience and not develop as quickly. So the way it works is they've just added the 9th division to the game, which is Spark. This is kind of the pyramid for how the game works in terms of football in pyramid. There is one division of 12 teams. Every division has 12 teams, with the odd exception of with like, you know, the number of teams in the game. Sometimes it doesn't work out to a round number. But every division is like twice as many teams as the one below. So, for example, I have one team playing in bronze, which is the 5th tier. But actually, in terms of the total number of teams, that kind of puts it in the top half of teams in the game. So Spark is the newly added league. At the moment, if you buy a club pack and start a new save game, you'll get a club in Spark. So to start off in this game, you kind of need to buy a club for $80, which is kind of, it's not a cheap buy-in price, but the key thing to note is that clubs hold value. So people will buy and sell clubs all the time. And if you didn't want to buy a pack for a random club, you could just buy a specific club for like $60 instead. I don't think the floor price of these teams has ever dropped below $60 before. I might be mistaken, but $60 is kind of a safe bet. Obviously, the market can change, and there is quite a lot of teams listed in this range. Like, I've got a couple of teams I'm trying to sell for $64 each right now in Finland and in Argentina. But when you get players and clubs, like, they have this tangible value, and you can actually see on the marketplace here all the players being bought and sold in game. Like, some players cost as little as $4. Some cost hundreds of pounds. There are some players that cost thousands of pounds, but they are like the Cristiano Ronaldos of the world, which you're never going to come up against. What do you think the chances of getting a pack tomorrow are? I think of the limited packs. So tomorrow, for people who don't know, tomorrow there's a big drop in MFL of these packs. So it's not like FIFA Ultimate Team where you can just buy packs all year round. Like, there is a limited supply of players into the game. And that is kind of curated based on the number of active clubs so that there shouldn't ever be, like, too many players. I think the limited packs you've got a pretty good chance of snagging. And I think these packs you'll have a good chance if you're on at the time. I will say, so these packs drop at 11 p.m. UK time. You have to be on at 11 p.m. And the way you want to be on is you want to have every pack you think you might open in its own window like this. And then this will update to buy now. And you click buy now immediately, and you should be able to get the better packs. The one exception is probably this pack. There's only 125 of these in the drop. These will go immediately. There's also a big debate over, do you wait for the button to say buy now, or do you F5 at exactly 11 PM on the hour? And I don't know what the best option is. Last drop, I didn't get a rare pack, and I was mashing refresh. I was able to get a few of all the others. So, yeah, I think that if you look, I think limited packs, like, you'll be able to get, because there's quite a lot of those. There's 800 of those. But the higher tier ones will go quickly. Standard packs you might have an okay chance of getting, because it is only one per account. But on the last drop, the servers crashed. So many people refreshed at 11, the servers died, because the game has been exploding in popularity lately. By the way, for people who might be interested in playing games against me, I have got my friendlies open for my Beijing Thunder team. So people want to test their team against my stupidly overpowered Spark team. Like, that's an option. But right now, you can see there's all kinds of different players playing against one another, trying to work out the new match engine, because the match engine in this game changes every 6 weeks. So, for example, BFC Barcelona are Meta Mercenaries. Meta Mercenaries are the best team in the game. And the Barcelona team here play in the second division and are a good little team. So, like, these are, like, the best teams in the world. And you can hop into any match that's being played in the universe live. So, Ronin here, I actually designed this new badge for him today. Not today, but today's the day he made it active. And he's been really helpful, just offering me a few pointers here and there. And to be fair, everyone in the MFL community has been really good for that. But yeah, you can hop into any game that's being played. Like, league games, when this league season starts in a week, happen at a set time every day. But you don't have to be present to play the game. So the way the games work is, if I just go to my team here and manage, there's no in-game tactics once the match has started, but before a game, you're able to set up, like, your lineup and your formation. The game has, like, team instructions and then set piece takers, which I've not done yet. And each player has, like, individual instructions as well. But it means that you can hop in, and also you can schedule when games are upcoming. You can schedule your team rotation and stuff in advance. And then whenever you log on, you can come in and watch the games that you've played, which is quite nice. Can someone put the Disney link in? I can get it for you, one sec, because everyone has their own Disney affiliate link, and I want people to use mine. Is that acceptable, chat? I'll grab you the link. It's in the MFL channel. I had issues doing this before. If the mods have the ability to link the Discord server with a link to the MFL channel, that'd be useful. That link that I've just posted there should work for people who've not done the Disney thing. And the Disney thing is live for 10 more days. So the way it works is, if you buy a pin for $6.95, you get $25 in credit. And if you are curious about MFL chat, like, I'm really enjoying it. Like, I've been playing the game for like 4 weeks now, and it just scratches a Football Manager itch for me that I've needed scratching for a little while. I'm trying to find my referral link. Oh, you know what? I can get it from in-game to share it. But if you sign up using my link, when you spend your first $25, you get a free uncommon player as well. So that helps you get one extra player. Oh, Nightbot's did it there, but I'll put it in there for the YouTube people as well. How many clubs do I have? Too many, chat. I have too many clubs right now. Is the honest answer. So when you open a pack, you get a club license. So there is an important thing to kind of mention, actually, which is that these things here are club licenses. That means the club's not been founded yet. Each club, there's a finite number of clubs from different locations, and these get traded all the time. Once you've found a club, like, that history is kind of already set up. So, for example, I bought this Tokyo 2 team. So I inherit all its previous history from Dionysius, who was the previous manager, who's, again, been really useful answering a few questions for me and helping me out with some bits. But, if you buy an existing club, it might come with history. If you buy a license, you basically have the right to found that team. So if I go to my clubs tab here, I have 4 teams currently active, chat. And I've got a bit crazy hoarding some licenses. So Singapore and Hong Kong got added to the game this season. And there's only 9 Singapore licenses in the game. And I think there's only 8 Hong Kong licenses in the game, of which there's only 1 Kowloon and 1 a Sun and Wan kind of license. So I've kind of bought these for their exclusivity. I'm probably going to hold on to them and sell them. But if I don't, I'll probably found more teams just to stick my rotation players in. Is there a game like this but for hockey? I'm afraid there's not. So the current number of clubs I have is 4, but I could found some more. But I've got these 2 selling right now. So if you're a new player from Finland near Hämeenlinna, I've definitely not said that correctly, you could buy my license for $64, which would be cheaper than buying a random pack. And if you create a club, so the way the game works is clubs and players are very separate. So, for example, right, if you just bought the club and didn't want to buy players or buy the packs for players, the way you build out your squad is by going to scouting here. And from here, anyone who has surplus players has them available. So if I go to accept a division Spark, open to offers, these are all players that I could get into my team for free off other people. So say I wanted to find a striker for my Spark team. I can look through all these players here. These are all players that are available that you're not paying money for, but the way these players work is you're offering them a percentage of your revenue for next year. So the way the game works is at the end of a season, you get an in-game currency that can't be bought, that can then be reinvested into packs and stuff called MFL. So you can see here how the prize distribution works. So Tokyo 2 got 23,000 MFL this year for finishing 7th. But as you loan in players and offer that percentage of rev share, a percentage of your prize money goes to the teams you're getting players off. If that makes sense. So you could be free to play in the sense that you never buy and own players. You just get in rentals and offer the rev share. So, like, if you don't want to go buy a load of players, or you get a few players and are like, I don't have enough for a team, the way you go into scouting here. Some of these like players like have quite high rev shares, like 6%. Obviously, if you are trying to build a squad of 20 times 6 is more than 100%. And you probably want to leave yourself a little slice of the pie left. But you can like change the rev share that's accepted here to kind of see more affordable players that you could get. And kind of get them like that. F. Everyone's writing F and I can see the Fs. All right, I'm going to join in. F. YouTube, are we back yet? YouTube, are we back? Are we back now? I think we're back. YouTube will come back in... Twitch will come back a few seconds later then. I hope. Is Twitch going to come back? Twitch is not coming back. Why is it not? We'll be patient. Come on, Twitch. We will be back. I don't know why Twitch isn't reconnecting. This doesn't normally happen, chat. Reconnection successful. We're back. Hello, we're back. I think we're back. Rodin put a bunch of players available for Spark earlier at 2 plus for 15 games. Oh, that's good, Stuart. Yeah, Rodin's safe. How do I actually connect my Disney Pinnacle account to MFL? So Disney Pinnacle and MFL both use Dapper Burkles. So you sign in using the same account. But yeah, so if you weren't going to spend money on the game, you just want to buy the team and own it and then get in players. Basically, chat, you'd look for players that are available for loan and offer a percentage of your prize money. You have to watch out because sometimes people want players to play a minimum number of games in the season. That's for the players' development, so that's all there. Right, shall we open some packs? Who doesn't like packs? Now, these are my reward packs for finishing the year. So when you get the packs that happen during drops, there's like a chance that the player quality can upgrade to a higher tier. That can't happen with these ones. So whatever we get is what we get. I guess we start with the limited players first. So limited players have like different tiers. A limited player is a player rated between 64 and 55. So naturally, we want players in the 60s, and ideally, I kind of want them to be under 21, so they've got room to grow. And then the uncommon green players, we're looking for players above 70, ideally. And again, we want younger players, chat. So these are just one player packs. These are the ones I bought with my end of season rewards to build out my agency. Right, any predictions? I'm trying to think what positions I need. A right winger wouldn't be bad here. A right winger who's young and could play in the Beijing team would be quite nice. I mentioned some of those Beijing team players that I think are too good and are young and I'd kind of like to promote. If I could get some players that kind of fit in a tier underneath them, that would be ideal. I'm hoping for a miracle, chat. Any predictions? Oh, so this music's copyright, so I have to mute it. It's very catchy music. That's all you need to know. So, right, between 55 and 64 rated. We want to see 60s. We don't want goalies. If we see them holding their gloves like this, we're fuming. We're good. Ahmed Abdallah. Centre forward. Limited. 57. El Amiji. Centre forwards aren't that useful. How old is he? Does he have other positions? 24, can play right mid. Oh, he's chat. That's an L. Centre forwards are only used in certain positions and in certain formations, and so they just hold less value. And because he can play right mid, but with 25 defending and 36 passing, he will be cacking that position. That's an L, chat. Right, it's okay. You know, if we get good ones in the green packs, that's all I say that's all I care about. I want something good in all of them, really. This was my end of season rewards. We want to see something better. Right, please not a goalie. Don't do that. Don't show me gloves being put on. Okay, he's a Barcelona player. He's Iranian. Right wing, that's good. Be a 60 plus and I'm happy. 59. That might fit in my Beijing team. If not, it might go into my second Spark team. How old is he? 26. He's not awful. He's quite usable in Spark. So that'll definitely help one of my teams. And at least he's not just a right winger. I find that right wingers, it's kind of, there's only so many formations to use right wingers, but because he can play right mid, we could move him deeper. Come on, chat. We're looking for good stuff here. Just want to see some players in the 60s. Oh, it's Heinrich. CDM's not bad. 57's not good. If he needs to be under the age of 19 for it to be anything exciting. A 21. I mean, he's got great physical. But that is pretty much all he's got. He's okay. Does this club a nationality matter? The club doesn't matter. The jerseys are random. The nationalities don't matter yet. There is talk that one day they might add some kind of chemistry thing in. But there's nothing to worry about right now. Okay, chat. We've not had a youngster yet. Yeah, I want someone who's 19 or younger and is above 60 rated. I'm definitely asking for far too much. But let me ask. It's not a goalkeeper. That's good. Randy Dealer. That's a great name. Right mid. Be in the 60s. Oh, that's very good. If he's young, chat, we're cooking. That's the best he could have been as a limited player, because that's where the tier break is. 65 is the next tier up. How old is he? 25. He's actually got really good defending. for a right midfielder. He's a striker with better defending than shooting. So the thing with MFL is every player is guaranteed to have at least one potential. So he is guaranteed to be a common one day. If he could play right back, he'd be actually kind of good. I mean, he'll serve a purpose in one of my Spark teams this year. He's not his overall is good. All right, it's the last of the limited packs, chat. Then we're on to the common packs where we're really hoping for something special. Right. What have you got for me? Not a goalie. We've not got a goalie yet. That's a win in itself. Gaetano Leone. Striker. 60s. Go on, be 60s. 57's not good. If he's young, it could be an option. 22. I mean, to be fair, with that pace, he'll be quite good, I think. He's quick. He's quite big with decent physical. Height doesn't actually have much of an impact yet, but maybe one day it will. Physical is good, though. I don't know why his eyes are closed. Do you reckon that's why he can't shoot? He can't see the ball. Okay, chat. Last 2 packs. These are the big ones. So one of these packs costs as much as 3 of the other packs. We're looking for players above 70 rated. Is physical just stamina or strength? It's a bit of strength, but it also affects their ability to recover fitness. Okay, chat. We're looking to see players in the 70s and not goalies. I really can't... I don't need goalies. I have too many goalies already. Also, I should say, I think I could have sold this pack for £30 on the marketplace on Floaty. Right. It's green. We already knew it was going to be green. Don't be a goalie. It's not a goalie. Great Tash. Helmut Burry. Centre-back 70s, please. That's okay. I don't hate that. How old is he? 24. Don't love that. I mean, he's okay. He's okay. He is a no-nonsense defender, but he's very good at defending. Is MFL like CSGO skins then? I guess in the sense, the way you can trade and exchange them, I guess it kind of is, but there isn't like a third-party marketplace needed. Like the game all runs through, Dapper and Floaty. And it works on the flow chain. Yes, I guess you can think of the digital ownership of players as being like CSGO skins. Okay, chat is the last pack. We're looking for players in the 70s. Anything above a 70 is considered a dub. I'll try to think what else that would be good. Think about it. If it's a left winger, that would be good. Even if it's not like high rated. Okay, not a goalie. It's not a goalie. Janus Krag, Danish, right back. 70 again, that's okay. That's okay. How old is he? 24. Not really young, very well-rounded, though. He's very well... He's probably too good for some of my teams, but I should be able to get him a good loan move. He's a well-rounded boy. Well, I'll be honest, chat. I'm not wowed, but it could have been worse. It's a shame he can't play centre-back. I need to work out, chat, what I'm going to do with all these teams. Like, Tokyo's aim this year is to be competitive in bronze. If Beijing doesn't get promoted from Spark, I've failed catastrophically, and it'll be an embarrassing experience. I just need to decide if I found one of my Singapore teams or one of the Hong Kong teams. Or if I go with Chiba Shibas or Suwon Academy. With my other players. Do I know when we get our leagues? Great question. So, assuming you've registered for the league, which you do have to do. Does it say anything here? I think it's at the end of registrations. I think it's on Monday. So, you've got this week to register your team for a league. And the way you register your team for a league, if you've not done it yet, is you go to the competitions, then register. And then there's a button at the bottom here that says register. Then you register your team. You do have to have 11 players already in the squad to register them. But make sure you do this by Sunday. Is the game on Steam? This game is entirely played in browser. This game is all browser-based. Like even the 2D match engine, there's no download necessary. And it also works on mobile, like, really well. Like, that was one of the things that shocked me the most about this game. The fact that you can just play it on mobile phone. Like, is kind of wild. Like, there is a 2D match engine. In fact, if I could probably just try to load it up on my phone now. I could show you the same game on two things at once. So yeah, if you're on like if you commute to work or you're not at a PC all the time, you can just like set up your team and do everything you want here. And like the game works off a full 2D match engine. Do I have a referral code? I do. I can post the link in the chat to it, Solix, if you're curious. We have a really active Discord channel over on the Workspace Discord channel that has loads of useful links pinned. So even if you're just curious about the game, if you go to that Discord channel, you can find out loads there. And the official MFL Discord server is really, really great too. When it comes to negotiating loans with players and also buying and selling players, lots of people will use Discord or Twitter DMs to kind of negotiate and haggle deals. Like, that's another thing I kind of like about this game is it is like its own little football universe. Like this, I always bring up this analogy and I don't know how relatable it is to people. Did anyone ever play Habbo Hotel back in the day? Where you'd like have to go to trading rooms or to like shops and buy and sell Fernie. Maybe I'm just showing my age here or my youth to some people. But yeah, the app itself, like, sorry, well, not even that. The website itself works like on phone. So like you can watch all your games play. Oh god, there's sound on it. That was exciting. So even if you don't have a PC or you're not on your PC all the time, like you can just play via that. Like it's a weird time right now because it's the end of the season. So everyone is like building out teams and getting ready for the new year. I need to get players for Chiba Shibas. That's my mission. Right, chat. Wok is cooking up some food downstairs, I think, and I can smell it. Even though it was just the cake wafting and that she was cooking earlier. I'm going to go grab some food. Yeah, if you haven't checked out this game already, I already just posted the link in the chat. Go check it out. There is also a special promo on at the moment to get $25 in credit to use on the game by spending just $7. It's all explained on my Discord server. It's through Disney. Disney are working with Dapper, which is one of the marketplace partners that this game uses. And because they want people buying all the Disney stuff. If you buy the Disney stuff, they just give you free money. So you can fund some MFL signings via Mickey Mouse, which is quite a funny idea. That's how I view my team. My team is funded by Disney. Really, I need to try and get the club license for the team in Anaheim, which I don't think has come out yet. Maybe it'll come out soon. But if it does, I'm all over it. I'll create the Mickey Mouse team. But yeah, chat, I'm going to wrap things up there for today. I need to go eat some food, and I've still got to finish recording tomorrow's episode of The Journey Manager, which if you haven't already seen, please do go watch. Yeah, it's a new save game that we're doing on YouTube. I'll put a link in that, so once you've done signing up for MFL, of course, you can hop in and watch the new
list of
save. Oh gosh, I'm hearing myself. Isn't that lovely? Here's the link for it. Episode 1 dropped today. Episode 2 will be dropping tomorrow. I'm going to go stuff myself with some food. And I'll see you guys later. Also, the Leafs playing the hockey tonight. Wok doesn't know yet. I'm up till 3:30 a.m. Don't tell her. She doesn't need to know that hockey goes that late.